Okay, good. That works. So I currently have Poseidon in the background, but you guys can't hear him because I changed it so the audio is game only. But um, he's just in the background. So if you hear that voice, that's his stream going on. If not, then it's the mic filtering crap is fine, and I don't have to tweak anything. Anyways, hi. It's been what 15 days. The last time that I've streamed wasn't technically the normal stream. It was supposed to be like on Thursdays, and there was like a game that I really wanted to do with them. I think it was a game. I can't remember what it was last time, but it was either VR or if it was a different game. But ooh, so I recently got Peak from Poseidon, and there's like a collab for us next week, and I forgot to put my charger in. Anyways, there was a plan today, which is very rare, especially when I go through it. Then, I really want to play Dragon Age 2 or Dragon's Dogma 2. Goddamn, because I've been grinding for the first game, and all I'm trying to do is just do the main quest and fulfill all that crap, and also get to level 200 in that one. This one I haven't gone very far, but I have completed a previous game, which makes it easy enough. Just going into this one and complete it from beginning to end. It is one of my favorites, if you don't count the first one, because the first one is so much better when it comes to classes, well, vocations. Because in the first one, you can actually have Mystic Knight, a melee and caster kind. It could be better if it was like sorcerer breed instead of like mage breed, because it's just, like you don't get any of the healing from the mage, and your spells basically just boil down to tier 2 crap like Broman Tide, I think it was like a lightning whip, and then there is the it's a firewall, and then there is the Frigor, which is the ice that shoots up into the air. Which they're nice spells, but they're not great. But imagine having like tornadoes, or like having the ability to summon down like a slew, or whatever how you call like a grouping of fucking meteorites descending upon the world, and have armor and like a shield and like a mace. I fucking love maces in that game. This game has like more hard dynamics when it comes to like weapons. If you use a sharp weapon, like a bladed weapon, against a golem, you won't get as much damage as you like would as a mace user. I fucking love maces. Unfortunately, it's in like when I was doing it, it was like incredibly difficult to get a fucking shield. I could not for the life of me get a shield.
Suffered without a true monarch to guide her.
I don't want to speak over this part.
Decades have passed.
I technically could.
His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last,
His armor looks like a pain in the ass to wear. He has leather and some metal.
We may celebrate
they didn't really do the metal that well.
Our rightful ruler. The return of the sovereign.
I had to sneeze. Oh right, I did some like tweaking to my model. For like if there's like Twitch related stuff. Shit, damn it! I forgot to re-enable some things. I do it after this because it's easier that way. But there's like a redeem to make me bald, or redeem to make the hat come off. There's I think there's one for raid or something for a phone. I can't remember which one it was. I had like a couple of them. I had one that adds on some like clip-ons, like the VTube Studio comes with. And oh, that's right, the V-Bridger stuff. Like when I do an expression like this, I don't know if it shows up because I can't really see it. But it's if I like do an expression, I can't even see the word. Anyways, it'll have like anger mark or points, and if I move my mouth, it is. It like have like a dread kind of look.
All hail the sovereign!
Although I still don't know why, but it keeps inverting how I do things. Like if I look up, I like lean forward, but when I look down and lean back, instead of the other way around. It's not too bad overall though, because it does work. I just couldn't get that to work properly.
Arisen. Thou who wouldst slay the dragon.
Although it is so much more different than the first game. It's very interesting too.
This world in its true aspect. Abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart.
Such a stupid ass outfit to wear to a party. I prefer metal gauntlets.
To demonstrate thy will. For naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Oh shit, you know, I just realized something. So I could technically make my own magic knight build. Except for the fact that the shield in this game is exclusively for melee only, specifically fighter. And that there's no magic shield. Like in the first game. Anyways, for a recap for those who don't know about the story around the first game, a dragon comes into your village and starts destroying things. You, as a person trying to stop it, was somehow able to slightly lodge a sword into its palm. Dragon takes your heart after stabbing you in the chest, and you can understand it. Your goal is to hunt the worm in each of these games. I think it's called worm.
Step forward.
The dragon, I guess, is what it's like called in this game.
Aha.
And to do so is not too difficult. But like with every other dragon, they have a weak spot, which is the hearts, which is mostly at the chest, unless you have to fight a lightning-based one in the first game, in which case it's on its back for some weird reason. I don't know about this game, but I do know about the first one. If you were to defeat a dragon, drake, or worm, because that is distinct and they are elementally different. Which one? I don't remember. Because I never paid attention. I just realized that there was 3 of them recently. Only because I was looking at the achievements. And, it's... Okay, so when you kill them... I was just listening thing. Give me a sec. There you go. He was asking if I wanted to do this. Son of a bitch. Extreme. Ah, that's annoying. If I keep like swapping screens incorrectly, like doing Alt Tab, it'll cause the damn game to like fuck up. And I messed that one up. Can I go back? No, I can't. Okay, now let's redo them. Anyways, dragons can, like, they have a chance to make your weapons dragon forged, which means they make it stronger. It's like a second tier of refinement. And then from there, you have the red crest, which is the base version of it. Then you have the silver crest. Well, it's technically silver dragon forged. And then you can go to gold after doing the upgrade to silver. And in the first game, like there's like a heavier like penalties based on what your character is. Like if they're heavier set or taller, they have like greater stamina or greater weight limits. And this one is not as like strict from what I recall. You can increase it in this game by 0.15 if you pick up the golden beetle, which is okay, but they take forever. There is a limit from what I've heard. I haven't hit it because I keep resetting a lot. There's a class that allows you to have or level up all classes that you have available. The less you have, the faster they get leveled up. The more you have, the longer it takes to get it to the next rank, which is pretty interesting. It does allow you to have any classes you want, which, to be honest, it can be really good because some classes in the first game could definitely use some touch-ups, like the Mystic Knight in the Sorcerer's kind of spell pool. But in this game, it's actually a little bit more unique in the fact that if you're a mage, you have a dedicated like healing button. If you're a sorcerer, I don't know why, they just give you a special ability to increase your stamina. Don't know what the one for fighter is. That's right, I was going to do the upper body. They have different, no, it's not here. This one. So they have different types of like stomachs. You could barely see them at all, especially because of the fact that they're like very subtle. There's some that you can see, like this one you can somewhat see it, and then this one is just like a wider version. You can like increase the muscle amount somewhere. The strength, let's show more. This one's a bit easier to see, it gets raised up a bit. This one makes some buffer in the arms. My character won't have that though because she will be like, actually I don't know if I want to go with the caster or if I want to go with melee, because they both have like really good stuff to it. I could go for Wayfarer, which allows me to get any class and mix it up, but then I have to go all the way to the end game area in order to unlock it. Not only that, I have to pick up 3 newts. It's like a drink. You can make it if you have a Saurian tail and I think Cloud. Is it Cloud? You can buy them if you're a Beastren or if you have the mask in the beast capital. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called Beastkin and the place is called Beastren, but I don't recall. Oops. I'm gonna tweak this a bit. So what I'm looking. Oh, that's the right one. Get rid of the wrinkles. Skin tone. Oh, that reminds me. So if you change the base skin, if you look at the lips, it changes with it. I like this one more though. I want to like more of a caramel kind of tone, like a brighter tone. I don't think this thing had much like different. I think this one, like how I set up, was just less like the cookie cutter kind of design and more like being able to specifically grab parts of it and like change its shape. Also, I don't think they had tattoos in the first one either, but I could care less about tattoos. But they technically did, but technically didn't. It was exclusive to the face, but in this one allows you to have it on your entire body, which includes the arms, the legs. I think the torso counts too. Legs. Oh, and dirt. I don't see. Oh, you also get scars, which is already in the first one, but it's not customizable. Like the like this one. Some of them are really good. Like some of them you can just tell what kind of classes go really well with it. This one feels more like a Taoist. I don't. Well, technically. So there's a class that's similar to a Taoist, which would be the. Shit, what was that name class called? It's like the worst fucking class unless you plan to go all in on support because goddamn does it have like no attacks. Not a single attack in the entirety of its skill line or skill tree. What was it called though? It's not Wayfarer. That's the all-classer. Trickster. That's what it was. Trickster was the pure support, which is incredibly terrible. It's more like an illusionist kind of like build or some shit. Of course, they also don't have like the greatest shade of fucking orange. And look, they don't match up with their colors at all. Maybe they do, I don't know. It is just really fucking seeing. Because when it shows orange, like right here at 77, why is he is yellow? Why the hell is it yellow? And for the first game, you can unlock them with rip crystals, which isn't in this game, unfortunately, because I really love power leveling in that place. It was so much fun. Also, for whatever reason, I think they patched out the ability to use barrels to go through walls or doors, because I could not trigger it at all in the Bitter Black Isles, because I wanted to grab the equipment as soon as I could, but I just couldn't do it, which is really annoying because I really want it soon. But they do have like a penalty system in the first one. I don't know about this one because I can't get a hold of like high grade shit when I'm not supposed to. But I can if I'm skilled enough to do it. So there's a Medusa in this game. If you put it to sleep and then hit it with a blade, you can one-shot it without like, it doesn't matter what level you are, as long as you can knock them out and then hit him with a blade. It gets decapitated. You get his drops, you get the head that's in perfect shape, which is an achievement, by the way. And it's just, you definitely need someone who can do that. But in order to shoot sleeping arrows, you need an individual who knows how to shoot them, because it's a skill and no longer a equipable thing. Even if it was, I don't think they have like, so they change how vocations work. You don't get like a multi-class kind of thing where you can have, as an example, as a not a ranger. Well, ranger works fine. You get a longbow as a ranger and a set of daggers. But this one is exclusively a bow. And if you go with thief, is exclusively a dagger. Which is really annoying because they kind of help a lot when you have ranged options and melee option at the same time. Oh right, I was going to change the eyes. And that wasn't it. Makeup. Here it is. Like having like around 60 or 70. Yeah, 70. That should be good. God, I really hate their form of orange. Certifications are 4 rather than 3 in the original. As you can see, this one has only a bow. This one, as you expect, has a staff, which is the anchor staff from the first game. It's like a mid-tier kind of staff. There's like a holy version of it, but it's not that great. And also, I don't stick with mages past level 10 in that game. Thieves, as I explained, has daggers only. And warriors, or fighters, have always had sword and shield. I don't know if I want to go with mage or if I want to go with fighter though. You know, I've just remembered I didn't adjust. Yeah, I didn't adjust any of this. Need to move that down. Need to move that away. No, I need that notification. Thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing? Let's see if I remember what the rate thing was. Episode... I believe it's pronounced slow can't fail. Ah, damn it. They changed the damn code again. Exclamation mark now? Oh, is it really? I don't really need to change this thing. They do not make the chat thing large enough because I have like 2 of them showing. Oh, you're also playing Dragon's Dogma. Oh, that's right, there's an ad going on. Sorry about that. I love this game though. Why am I holding a cat? Did I remember to change it? Oh, didn't I set a duration for that? Give me 1 bit. Sec. Oh, hightail. Okay. I really hate it when it does that. So when I'm trying to swap screens for a reason, it just decides to be a dick. Why are you still holding the cat? It says you were doing Dragon's Dogma too, but how is hightail? The cat blocks it all. Give me a sec. I really have to fix the cat one. It's supposed to be like a duration, but it doesn't seem to want to. Mustache, loading, yard. Oh, here it is. Cat. I think this one. Ah, yep. I knew it. I didn't put a damn cooldown in. Ooh, that's not good. Why won't... Nope. Better running when you're tired and keep dying. They had an add-on. You have to play a horribly wet fart sound when you die, wakes you up, and do it again. Sounds like a terrible combination, but it does sound kind of funny. But I really hate that it doesn't have it by default. Ooh, what if I go with this one? Here. Nope, it doesn't register it. It still doesn't register. Why is it not working? How are you not registering any of this? Oh, that's why they don't have it. It's fine. You can go and do what you need to. I appreciate you rating me, though. Have a lovely day. Gods, they really don't have that many options, do they? Ooh, delete will work perfectly. Why is it doing it with everything else? Done it. They really didn't add it. Oh, guess it gets deleted right now. Let's delete it. I don't know how to fix any of this. Oh, you should definitely get sleep if you feel tired. I appreciate you stopping by at least. Get some sleep. Is well deserved. How do I not know how to get rid of this? Where is the pin option? Locked, item settings, hotkeys. Loaded, here we go. Oh, it's locked. Nope, not it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Universal. There we go. Now it's fine. Yeesh. Why is this screen darker? Oh yeah, it's definitely darker than it's supposed to be. I think I'll just go for Mage. Mage has the worst starting skill though. It's the flamethrower skill. It's just terrible. It takes forever to aim. Can't adjust it that well. Takes an eon to make it move the way you want it to. But at least you can stop the spell. Which one's it? Oh, B. God, they make it so much similar to the original. The original did have 6 female, 6 male, I think it was? Or was it 8 in total? You think I know because I was the one who just created like a new character yesterday. They do allow you to have really funny names. I don't recall how it was for this one though. But when I was able to like choose my name for my pawn, I went with Wizard D's. I was going to put like Wizard D's nuts, but there wasn't enough space for it. To be fair, if it allowed me to do that, I probably have a lot more people who have like worse names than mine. But my character was so damn cool. Well, my pawn was so cool. I went with like the standard like white beard, white hair kind of character. Because he was a mage and a wizard. Or not a wizard, but a sorcerer. He was a terrible sorcerer though. But a very good healer. It's pretty good. Probably because of the way I've set him up. They had like more weird names than they did before, but I can't find the ones I'm looking for. And I don't think they have my name. I think they do have Arcano. Yeah, here it is, Arcano. Whoops. I'm still used to the old one. In the other game, it wasn't spacebar, it was E to confirm. And I've been grinding the damn game for like a week now. I'm also just stuck on having to go to 150 locations, Southwestern Cavern, level 200. There's like a handful of things I still have to do in that game. Also, the controls in the first game and this one is so different. Like, instead of like using the side buttons, I had to like change it so it can use the side buttons, so it was more comfortable to use. Because I was playing this game for like so long. But I love both games. The first one more than the second one in terms of locations. Crap, I forgot to change the hair. But this one also has like a weird thing where people are slightly faster than you. But in the first game, people are slower than you when you're walking. It was very weird. They did like really go all out on like the world building in this one though. The other one felt like a lot emptier. There was like less things to look at. You know where you needed to go because of how they were built. Like you can see like a coliseum like across the water. You know that's like an important place at some point in the late game. This one, there's like a lot of places to go to. There's an elven village. There's a beastern country. There is the slave mines, which is where we're currently at. Also tutorial, which is where we're going to learn how to do all the things. And then there's the Vernworth, which is the capital in the first game, I believe. No, that can't be right. Is it Vernworth? I know it's Vernworth in this one. No, it was Grand Soren in the first one. Which, very, very small compared to this world. And in the first one, there wasn't like nearly as many buildings. but it felt like it. But you couldn't like access like half of them though. But I was like, what,
You're prepared to
2010?
work. Then you all
2012? They did really well in designs, especially the dragon. The dragon was so well done.
The vicinity is
Also, I love how they changed like some of the things like in the first game. In order to swap or not swap, but unequip your lantern, you had to go into settings, find the tools, then click on the lantern. But this one is just Control R. If you want it off, Control R. I don't think they have
Job
fuel in
well
this
done.
one though.
Now the next step is
They removed a lot of things too. I don't think I found a beholder in this game. They did have a dual horn, which was not in the first game. They don't have the Drake worm and like the other dragon type. They just have like a Drake and that's it. Which is primarily just fire elements. Gee, I don't think I've seen a ice or lightning dragon in that game. In the first one they had like so diverse. They had 3 specific dragons you can fight. Then they have an undead version. And then they have the Ur dragon, which is an undead but larger. And has many hearts on its body. The online version is still a thing. And when I was trying to kill it, I looked it up why it wasn't making damage and it turns out it had like 2 billion health. I'm not going to spend half a day trying to murder the damn thing. Why did it go down like 2 bars somehow when I was fighting it, but then it ceased to do so? Normally you would just target it and destroy it like as a mage or a sorcerer. If you just get like the enchantment for holy and then charge up your ability or your like basic attack, you can easily just like demolish anything in the game. Like it would just shred things to death. Especially I think what the hell is it called? The Bitterback Islands like final boss. The Damian, I think what's it's called, or the man? I don't quite recall what's pronounced. But like he has 2 forms and it's really cool. Instead of like the weakness being on the body itself in the second form, it turns out that they made it for the back, which is very cool. Like there's like a notable difference in damage when you hit him from the back. And if you're like using melee, like especially as a dyer using melee, you can shred his health with ease if you get on his back. But there is like a harsh kind of system with their classes. If you choose a class, you should build for it. If you choose like Magic Knight, I went with the hybrid kind where I went with Fighter and then Sorcerer. So I can get Strength and Magic because those things are permanent gains. But in this one, if you change a class, those stats changes to that class's like setup. You don't have to worry about having to level up your characters and then play the class you want. And you don't have to worry about like having to deal with like planning for the classes that you want to use. Unfortunately, the first game was kind of like restrictive with skills, but it was still pretty fun. I really wanted to get that the Helm Splitter, because that thing negates fall damage. You can go from like the very top of a tower and then jump off using that skill, and it won't take a single point. It was so cool. Plus, it had like a multiplier where the higher you are, the more damage you would do. And that's like really powerful. I think they have in this game too, but it's not as good. I don't think they have like the gravity negation kind of thing.
Come this way. Let us flee.
I really like the bandages when it comes to these games. It's like one of my absolute favorite clothing in these games. Unfortunately, I don't have it as common in this one. You see like 3 or 4 different outfits that have like bandages. For the pants, there was like a yellow bandage you can get early game. In the Bitterback Isles, you can get the bandage for your chest and arms. which was my absolute favorite. I'll always get that 2 gold forged. Also, that staff I believe was a pawn staff where they can revive, but I don't quite recall. They had like the black cat in the first game, where you can like get these very unique equipments, like a zombie's bane for Magic Knight. It'll allow you to do more damage to the undead, or you can get like what was it, like an experience multiplier for Magic Knight or Magic Archer, which was pretty cool. But the Magic Archer in this game is so fucking good. If you use the Ricochet, it shoots multiple beams and it will just bounce around fast and do so much damage. It was so cool. The first one wasn't nearly as good as it, but it's a bit awkward to use. Like, the normal damage is just terrible. I love griffins in these games, they're always so cool. But this one, like, they have this so aggressive. They show up in certain areas and they can destroy your carts. But that's still really cool. And the carts is just like your main transportation for like a good chunk of the game. And I don't know too well about this one, but I know you can get a polycrystal, which is a beacon kind of thing. You can set it down to a location and you could teleport to it using a phase stone or something. I can't remember the name of it, but in the first game you can get the eternal one, which is infinite use. In this one they don't have it, unless it's paid for, which I don't know for sure. They're expensive. They're 10 grand for a single one. The first one, they're what, a couple hundred? They're stupidly common. And they had like a twin version of it, which was made exclusively for Bitter Black Island, which basically just brought you back to the first level, which is safe, which I used often. They don't have the eternal one for some weird reason. You think they would? I've been to most of these areas, and the farthest I progressed was to the borderland when I was supposed to, no, not borderland, the Beastern country, which was for stream, but I kind of forgot what I was doing and what my build was and everything. And the controls are still slightly different from the original game, so it's gonna like take a good sec to reorientate me and then get back into it. This one isn't quite shown in the first one, but it's safe for us, not for pawns. I like how they emphasize on this one though. Welcome back from the ads. I know it's a long ad, I'm sorry about that. God, the brines are so weird. They never really explain what the hell the brines are. But for us, the players, it's a powerful tool for killing monsters that you have like zero intention of recovering any of their drops. And I mean none of them. I have slayed a couple of dragons with water because it was stupid enough to land into it. That's hilarious as hell. I don't entirely know about the like ragdoll physics in this game as a archer, but I know that a magic archer does a lot. But in the first one, I was doing an assassin build. Well, currently doing an assassin build. That one is like 3 weapons. It's daggers, no, 4 weapons. Daggers, swords, shields, and short bows. I just stick with the short bow and daggers. Anyways, using a bow skill, Mighty Bend. If you shoot some small creatures or medium-sized creatures in the head, You can launch them
Fine.
very far.
Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it.
It is so much fun to watch them get thrown.
If you find your strength flat, buy the curative or have a bit of green to finish.
Let's see if I remember right. The anodyne
There are
is
items to be scavenged
right.
from bodies
Like,
of monsters and their ilk.
this is what it looks like in
If
this
you're
one.
not squeamish about
It's actually not
picking
too
if they're
different from the
bones, that is.
original. But the original unlocked onto the target, and this one just makes it around you, which is kind of weird. They don't have a skill or an item to increase its radius as far as I know. They also changed it a bit where, son of a bitch, where if you want to, I really hate this one in this game.
Where are you going?
No, I also forgot what I was
I'll
doing.
not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like
He's gonna run out of stamina at some point out. I do like the fact that I'm just throwing his ass. Ah, that's staggering study more. Well, I know he can like block the casting. Oh, that's right, they also added that. Where you can get like pushed into a wall and get like staggered for longer. See what I mean? And to cancel use at X. Oh, that's right. So when you're running, you can actually have your weapon out. In the first game, it automatically gets sheathed. This is me, like, come on. This is me moving it, like moving my mouse as far as I can. It's like a third of what I put into it. Also, the way they set up the ability to, like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. Anyways, in order to like loot them, they usually light up the bodies in this game. In the first game, they would just drop items. You can miss them very easily. Especially when it's like stones or if it's an ore, it would be like near impossible to find. And goblins, unfortunately, dropped a lot of useful ore. Mostly just for the fact that you can turn into skeleton keys. Which had like 4 uses. And that was in Bitter Black Island. They weren't really used that often from what I recall and I think about it. Which is probably why they got rid of it. To be honest, it makes sense why they get rid of something that's barely ever used.
What is this?
Oh crap, I forgot to change the eye color too.
Beneath you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not?
I think
We can
the
take you
Arisen
to
is
it.
only like one individual.
Pray.
But the Arisen is
Come
basically
this way.
an individual who has very strong willpower. They have what it means to
Before you stand
defeat
against
the worm. I believe is what they were called. The dragon that takes your heart and
It is
puts a
gate
curse
by
on you,
which
which
we,
means
as
that
the
you live
Pawn
without a
Legion,
heart.
may cross into this
To
world.
get it back, you must kill the dragon. And the first one is really cool,
Pray.
but I won't spoil that.
Summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
This one, just like the previous game, you can choose to customize your pawn, or you can allow a cookie cutter version of them. This one I'm going to go with a pawn of my own design. I want to create, I guess, a knight, maybe? I want to do wizard thieves in this one. But like, I'm already a caster. Oh right, the other two are just beastrons. They are uglier than Khajiits. Let's see, this one should be fine, but... yeah, I'm going with this one. We want an old man. And the old man shall look old. Not this bad. This guy feels like an office guy. I think I'll really fit into what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go with like the standard, like, old wizard guy. I did not know they can make it broken. I guess I'll go with this guy and have him tweak into the standard. that Morgan Freeman? Or is it this one? I'm really bad at faces. They don't have a shabbier beard, do they? I guess I'll go for this one. There isn't very much change. Let's see. Hairstyle should be long. Long and messy. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now we need it to be pure white to show that it's aged. They did so much better with the coloring. It was a crappy ass white color in the first one. Brows will be nice and bushy. Why do I have a bushy one I want? This one shall also be white. Oh, they do. Yes. Facial hair should be made the shabbiest, longest, crappiest beard. Which they don't really seem to have. I think they have like a wizard beard, like a stupidly long one for. This is the closest I can get to. I guess I'll go with that, but it's like a dwarven kind of beard kind of look. Yeah, it just doesn't hit. It has to be terribly unkept. Ooh, there's body hair too. I might make it pure white too. God, it looks so terrible. And I only have 3 versions. Ooh, I can make it denser. It just makes it brighter. That's good enough. Trying to make him an old white guy. Where's he wrinkly as shit? I guess that one's the one. Oh wow, it's just okay. So I guess I do have to choose a different one. It's like the wrinkliest one that they have. And that one's wrinklier. Where's a pale one? Wow, this is really good. This is the best tone. I love the skin tone. This is the kind I wanted to get from mine. I'm just too terrible at trying to find the right appearance for it. Where the hell is the palest? There we go, pale. Yeah, that's the palest I can get. I really want like a ghost white kind of pale. Maximize those wrinkles. And the sheen just makes you wet. So let's just go with 25. Brow is done. Nose, blah, 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 blah. I want the nose to be a little bit wider. That's the wrong one, but whatever. Nostril width. There we go. No, wait, too wide. There. And now I just need to... You know, I just realized his body looks like a 20-year-old. Is there not a... Maybe it's muscle style. Huh. This is give him rippling abs. Let's go with that. I think it's just weird as hell that they just have like a wrinkly face, but not a wrinkly body. It's just so weird. Not really a mage walk, but whatever. Cancel. Let's make his nose, the touches go over the hair. It's weird. You think they have like prior choice where it's mixed? I think there was an option to make the eyes wrinklier. No, they did not. They do have like a cookie cutter for some of these things, I think, but I don't see it. Oh, this should be good. I'm going to make him a wizard, or not wizard, mage. God, he's just not wrinkly enough. It was so much better in the original one, but whatever. Let's see. This one favors quick aid. Not particularly useful to me. And this one's more for thieves. That one's more of a warrior. And so is that one. I guess kind of harder. I make him a sorcerer. He'll probably have to be straightforward because, you know, magic.
The people here are evacuated. The people here are evacuated.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
Oh, yes, of course. Okay, let's go with the deepest voice that they have. Give me a sec. And, God, it could have been so much better. I wish it was better. I thought they would make him, like, so much older looking, but they didn't. Which sucks, because I could really like to have Gandalf kind of look. Wizard. Please. Ah, damn, it's the same amount. I was really hoping I could, like, sneak in the nuts, too. Did he add wizard to this one by any chance? I highly doubt it. Willow Wild Rose, Williams, what? This is the one I chose last time for both of them. They don't have wizard though, so I'll just go with the Windfly like last time. I swear, the first one was perfect for the Magic Knife one. He could be better. In the first one, they have a mage hat, but for some reason they have like ear flaps thing to it. It was very weird, but it worked perfectly in terms of appearance. I don't know if it does the same thing in this game, but you have two classes in your party as a sorcerer or a mage. Both of them can combine their spells to create a more powerful, or well, they do the same spell if they have the same spell.
My kind is duty bound to serve you, Arisen, and to
the voice it does match at least.
In these distant worlds to
the mouth movement does not.
I myself look forward to traveling along.
It's because it's made for a different language.
Well, I'll be a pawn summoning before my
He
very
reminds me of a
eyes.
Just. No, fuck. His name actually matches. I say he reminds me of a Justin with that haircut.
You truly are the
It
Arisen,
does, and he is.
Strange.
But he has two ends,
I thought
not
the
a
Arisen
single
was in the
end.
capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen.
By the way, his sword is
Fine. This is all
obtainable.
beyond
Not his
my
specific
ken.
sword, but there's a sword you can get that looks like his.
The Watchhead would know what to do.
It's
Sure.
I
Though,
think
as
it's like
luck would
mid-tier
have
or
it,
some
either
shit.
way,
It's not particularly great. You can get
suppose
better.
We'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns.
God, he
Feel
sticks
free to
out.
do
He's
as
as
you like afore
like
then.
pale as I'd like him to be. You can change
What?
your appearance
You've
for those
no
who want to know.
memories, you say?
You can get glasses in this game. They're absurdly expensive, and they're currency exclusive, not money, IRL money kind of thing. But the Rift coin, I think, is what it was.
Mayhap you could make for Melv then.
Which
was
reminds
set
me, I need
upon
to
by the
check
dragon
if
not long
I'm
ago.
online, because you get points, or not points,
The
but Rift
Arisen
coins
seem to
for
bear some deep
people
connections to the
who
dragon.
carry your pawn around with
Should
you.
you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall
And-
aught of import there.
Good God, did I earn so much Rift coin in the first game when I was grinding. I got like nearly 100,000 the first time, and I got like 140,000 next. It was so damn good. It was so fucking helpful too, because I had a lot of shit to not refine, what's it called? I had a lot of things to identify. Mostly weapons, because the weapons and armor is really expensive to identify. By the way, I can easily stick with his arm. Oh, you know, I just remembered. I've got to check to see if the end is, or not the end. This, network. Here it is. It is on. Good. Data purpose. I don't get that.
Look, Master,
Who again?
a treasure chest.
There's like
Have a
two
gander
merchants
at my
here. There's this guy and the guy,
Shall
and the
be
girl
ready.
behind me. I don't think they have refinement in this one, but I don't recall either. Harpy snare smoke, they're okay. They're mostly just used for transportation using a harpy. It's not great, but it can get you across a broken bridge. Unless you're a mage, in which case you can just float your ass to it and pray that you got enough speed and jumped off at the very edge. I have done it, I have messed it up, and I've succeeded at it. Sorcerers can also do it. This one's for carrying. It's kind of crap, but also kind of good. It's only good in the early game, and you hoard things a lot. Oh, in the bag that it showed, there's a better version. There's the elite one, which is lighter by like 3 kilograms. The lantern. There was oil. Okay, good. The lantern lasts a lot longer than the first game. I think it's like 3 times longer.
Hope to see you again ere long.
It's so they had, I don't know if it's in this one, but in the first one there's one called the Elite Lantern. It has a wider range of light, and it's like a lot better than the original. And also I somehow got it in my assassin one, but despite the amount of hours I put in for the night one, I have failed to obtain it and a magic shield. But I got the best melee for sword, not for mace. And the way you get those is by matching your class with your pawn's class. They have a 3-color system for that.
No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
I think you rate it out. Give me a sec. I keep forgetting this one actually allows me to go to different screens without having to worry about it. Sec. You did rate out. Can I get close? What the hell was that? Wow, that was unpleasant to listen to. It just went bzz. God, that was unpleasant. I thought the damn thing crashed. It might have. The way it looks, it doesn't seem like it though. The audio is a bit... Probably because nothing is... No, it's quieter. Weird. Turn that up a smidge.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Yeah, well, you're a pawn. You don't have emotions in this one yet. Actually, I haven't played it to completion, so I don't actually know if you do. The first one was pretty interesting ending. Wizard D2. Also, this one isn't like a pure gain like in the first one, where if you're a sorcerer, you get a 6 to your magic. This one is just randomized. I guess it's because of the fact that you can choose any class you want and it'll be optimized to that class. Also, this guy, you can learn Arc of Devastation, I believe is what it was called, from him by completing his quest. It is a warrior exclusive, which means you use 2-handed weapons. The mage one, I don't fully recall. I think it's from the same place where you get the sorcerer's one. There's 2 for sorcerers. You get the maelstrom and then you get the bowline. I believe it was changed in this one, but I believe it's the same 2. It's a bit difficult to remember. Oh, but as sorcerer in this one, you can actually save a spell and then cast it instantly next time at the cost of more stamina that the spell normally takes. I swear, I got the coloring wrong or some shit. It is so expensive to change it too, though. Oh god, that's terrible. I don't know why they keep these kind of hats. It's so weird. A named piece of headgear. While it does not offer some protection, wearers are nonetheless encouraged to avoid blows to the head, exclusive to sorcerers and mages. Which I ain't gonna fucking equip it. Water. This one has a 5% to resisting ice. Worker boots doesn't really matter. Apples. Want to get those? You know, I don't. No, yeah, you can. So in this one, they have it set up a bit more comfortably, I guess is one way to put it. You can make more items in this one that can heal you, or like to preserve something. Like if you were to have 2 ripe apples, you can combine it into a dried fruit, gives you slightly more health, or you can combine that into with something else to create like a fruit roborant. I think it creates something else as well, but it does like more health the more you combine them. Green Warish, I think, is the only version of itself in this one. In the first one, there was Green Warish, Potent Green Warish, uh, Mature, and then King Warish. There was 4 of them. And a King Warish gives you, I think, was like 1050 health. And then a Potent gives you, I think, around 500, and the Mature, I think it was somewhere between the middle of that. Salubrious Root, a healing potion. Oh, there is in this one. You can also have like a shortcut for healing. Scrag and meat. They allow you to cook in this one. When you go to a camp and you have access to, I think it was a campfire and a board and knife. I'll show you later, but you can cook and it'll be able to influence the next day when you wake up, which is actually quite useful. In this one, I'm not going to buy it. It's expensive, and I get more of it from just doing it myself. Let's see. Oh, right.
Always
See
a
that
pleasure.
glowing stuff in the back? They're not useful for me, ever. But I can sell them to the person
Fancy
who
a gang
owns
of them?
it. Or once owned it, I guess.
Fine goods for
I think it was like, yeah, they're 100 each, so you get 500 from it. And
sale.
that covers the
Much
cost.
obliged.
And then some. I didn't know if they have sinew, which is to increase your weight load from the warriors, like augments. Mostly because I didn't really bother with the augments in this one. But I don't know if they have it or not. But if they do, I have to grab it at some point.
What?
They give you a quest to find one of their own, so they're new.
You've my thanks.
And when you find him, he is being attacked by harpies. Harpies are birds with human face and tits. Always female. Can you just imagine a friggin' like a male harpy? Just like a dong just like whipping around. While it's trying to fly and attack, you probably get slapped in the face with it. It'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah, goblins. Oh right, I forgot to mention this too. You can freely move, but while you're casting, it gets slightly slower like this. See how it's like slower and then it speeds up when I stop moving? They really did really well with the details in this game. You can speed up your skills, or your speed. I think it's like a rank 2 or 3 kind of thing. But you get it pretty early, which is incredibly helpful. Do you know how much a pain in the ass it is to not be able to speed up your spells? The only exception to those is the meteorite spell, which is meteor, which is in this game, which I just remembered. Or the tornado spell. Those are the only 2s that does not get faster when casting and using the speed up ability. God, the way it says master sounds so condescending. Potato. Auto. Anyways, if there's goblins down there, which there is, I can see where it lands. And if it turns blue, that's where they are. But because it's moving, I have to throw it ahead of time. Where the hell? That's a beast rune, by the way. Oh, how are you? There's an achievement for that in the first game. Or did I miss? I missed. Anyways, there's an achievement where it allows you to be able... What the hell? Anyways, the more that you hire, the more likelihood that you can get the achievement. That's basically how it is. Wow, that's terrible. I like how these shots look why does it keep aiming downward? Anyways, when you shoot, it has like a weird, like watery flow to it. It's longer than the original one. The original one was just spheres. And it had like a small trail to them. Yeah, I know about sheathing and drawing my weapon. I absolutely love having my weapon out. I wonder why we change it from F or E, yeah, E to F between the games. Like the first one used E for confirmation. What the hell? Oh, you got hit by it, okay. I'm sure Wizard D's is fine. Oh right, they have like a cool interaction. Like after a battle, you can actually give them high five or like a fist pound or something. It was really cool. They added so many cool things to it. They did change how it works when it comes to staffs. In the first game, you can use like a force push kind of effect if you're a sorcerer. If you're a mage, you whip your cane, two-handing it, and whipping him in the side. They don't have that for some reason, the melee kind of option for casters. He's going to throw it at me, isn't he? Oh, looks like he's going to have to wizard these. God, I love that spell. It's also the most terrible fucking spell in this entire game. I love it because it is a flamethrower. I hate it because of how much of a pain in the ass it is to move it. Oops, then. Oh, and there was one that was sleeping up here, but here he's trying to kill us already. Fruit spud, a potato that gives you stamina. You can get a dried potato when you have two ripe heart spud. And stamina is not really a necessary thing when you have a sorcerer. Oh, the stamina management is pretty amazing in the game. There it is, the harpies. But first, an apple.
We have found a material.
Next, an apple. Third,
Different
the
combinations
apple.
of
There's like
materials
5 of them
result
around
in
here.
different creations.
I think it was a worm syrup or some shit. The plant I passed. Making these things are such a pain. Unless you're an archer, in which case it's easier. But as a spellcaster, the inability to move while you're dumb. Alright, in the first one you have like 3 or 4 shots before you have to take a pause. Where's the... oh, is there a burn to death? Cool. Ripen apple. I thought it was gonna be like a feather or something. Ooh, perfect timing. So I currently have 2 ripened apples. I can now combine them into dried fruits. Very useful. And now I can create fruit rubric by combining it with a green warish, which is needed for a quest. The quest is actually not too far from here. We have to go to the town not far from here, actually.
Attacks. They'll put you in a slumber, rendering you defenseless in an instant.
Bruh, they have yet to use it.
Here,
But yes, they can lull you into a slumber. They will sing and circle around you until you have fallen asleep and then attack you.
You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those
This
creatures.
is very
without your
stupid
help.
that, what's it called? Chainmail helm.
I've only just enlisted.
Does not
and when
fit
I
the
thought
outfit
this
that
would be
well.
the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time.
Yeah, I
I
know.
won't always be so fortunate.
No, you won't.
Well, I'd best be heading back.
You most
But I'll be
certainly
sure
are.
to let my superiors know of your good deed.
You damn well
I hope we
better.
meet again
Shall we
Just imagine a guy like bitching to his superiors that you saved his ass. but you didn't, but he didn't want you to, that you had it like covered. What kind of idiot would do that? Well, you know, like nowadays, someone would definitely do that. But like in these kind of times, like honesty and being kind to others in these kind of situations is just natural. You want them to be rewarded because they have saved your life. They've done a good thing. Nowadays, it's not like that. But can you just imagine, like being in this like time frame, like medieval shit, where your fortresses are just made of wood, or your like cities are like
Hail,
huge
friend.
and
Many
mostly
thanks for aiding
stone
the cause.
walls,
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it
and
back
also a
alive
very
if
real
it had
possibility
been
where
you.
houses get burned down.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear.
He would have been fine if it was goblins. He was going up against a creature that's has the natural advantage against melees.
We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
I think he's specifically talking about the guy who I said can give you the Arc of Devastation, which is the guy with the massive ass sword I showed you before. God, my throat kind of hurts.
Speaking of training regimes,
Can you just
I must
imagine
admit
having to
I'm
wear
half
that
a mind to
shit
ask you
during
to join
summer?
us. We could
That's
use some
very
of your
thick,
experience.
like cloth armor. Which is actually very good against slash attacks, by the way. Not so good
We
against
have
stabbing.
succeeded in defending our charge. A sign of good things to come.
Chainmail is for stabbing, I think.
My heart is light
I think
as
it's
a feather
stabbing.
after that exchange.
And then for blunt weapon is the fuck protects against blunt. Clothing probably like just barely stop it. You break a bone for sure. Chainmail probably won't do much, but at least rip the energy like half.
You mustn't shirk your duty.
It most certainly
You
would
run
not
low
be
on
heavy armor.
everything, from provisions to crafting materials for
The
weapons.
only way
and
for that
armor.
to work is if the armor is like stupidly strong. But even then, it would still reverberate,
That's what we've already
causing like
promised us
internal
when we
damage or
worked
some
together.
shit.
I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be
Sure.
paid, of course. Glad
Oh
to
right, I
hear
forgot
it.
to mention
Here,
is,
take
so in
this
the
list
first
of
game,
additional supplies
as
from
a
Marcus. He ought
as
to
a
be somewhere
fighter,
north of
you
here.
see how his hand is placed on his sword? That wasn't like that in the first game. It is on his in this game. You can also have that kind of
Let him know, and
pose.
he'll take care of the rest.
It's really cool. And I absolutely love that little detail. Just gonna snag some of this shit. Because it will be needed later. This is one of their training areas. I don't know if he's here, which he's not. But the Beast Strand, I believe, is what it was. With the giant ass, broad, two-handed sword. Basically a claymore. Can sometimes be spotted here, but his main location is a bit of a bitch to get to. Also, Waking Powder, very uncommon to use from what I've played. Mostly because by the time I run into another harpy, it's probably dead by next time I see it. Also, for whatever reason, those doors always seem to close around the time where I go around or near them. It's very weird because they don't move unless I get close to it. Anyways, we're currently going to the guy who did not have the complete list. He's not too far from here. And I had to pick up some fruit, which is I think it's part of what he also requires, but I need to make a couple of potions for it too. At least I think it was potions. Anyways, there's like, oh hey, just go here, that's first. Do I kill it or not? You know what, I'm kind of hungry. Also, it's a stupid goat. Roasted lamb, or goat.
Common reward.
Do you know what's funny? It's just like you get like ribbed meat. That's all you get from the entire animal. Just imagine that. Also, there's blueberries. They have strawberries, blueberries, grapes. And what was the other one? Potatoes. Do you have tomatoes? Shoot, I don't know. Oh, that's right. There's two more, but they're in a different country area. They're like in a desert place. I do not recall what they were called, but it was required. Quinson. There was a right Quinson which was required for a quest in that area, which is pretty damn easy to get. You can ripen your stuff by skipping time, which it can take a while depending on how you do your method. I think it was like 2 to 3 days for them to ripen. Yeah, here it is. As I say, I think I passed the guy, but no, he's over here. That's pretty close.
Assembled. A job well done, if I do say so myself.
Hey, what would you think if I was to hand you a thing that says otherwise?
Boy, did you need something?
Yes, I got some good news and bad news. Good news, you got more work. Bad news, it's more work.
Let's have a look then.
Oh, they did the animation for it. Cool. What's that weird thing hanging off of it?
Why? He wants these
Oh,
as well,
that's
does he?
the
I thought I was finished.
that's the rope. It was not removed.
Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've
Because
got
you were told
plenty
to.
carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead.
He's not worthy to be in the army. Ooh, he even rose it back up. But they didn't really do the tying up thing though.
And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner.
You know, if I had a dagger, I'd fucking shove it up your armor. You know that, right? That kind of tone.
Well,
You're looking
go
at a
on.
no good
You
spell.
know what to do.
Fucker.
We
You know what?
what we're looking for, but not
I
where it
did get
is.
like a.
I suppose there's naught
Did I
for
throw
it
his
but to
ass again?
start
Oh, that's right.
searching.
God, I love that. I love the fact I can do that. I don't think they become hostile unless you do it like multiple times.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the
Let's see,
list
I
yet?
have one, but I need to make a second one.
Haven't you anything for me? Well, you best get to it then.
You know, you're very close to getting thrown into the freaking water. Let's see. Green Warish combined to blueberries, because oddly enough, blueberries do not give you very much in terms of value. If you're going to the Beastring country,
How goes it?
the fruits that
Have
you
gathered
want
everything on the
will
list
be,
yet?
let's see, I know it's something, I can't recall what it was for some reason. It would be the Burnworth fruit.
Aren't you? So I'll be heading back to the
Strawberries won't give as much, but apples will. Grapes would definitely give a lot. So you want to grab a shit ton of apples and grapes, and then spend a couple days ripening them, and then they're more valuable when they're ripened. So then you put them in storage, which they do not get worse. They do not age anymore. Which is weird because in the first game, I noticed that a lot of my stuff that I've stored that can age rotted. Which is weird because it's not supposed to. Kind of weird. I had like fish and drumsticks and beef steaks and they all rotted. Which, oddly enough, I can actually undo by putting it into an airtight container and then combining it with something else. It was very weird.
Many, as I hear it anyway, you've been a great...
Our efforts have seen the
Ooh,
encampment
dried food,
resupplied
nice.
and Sir Geoffrey with one less care.
That one
A good
should be
deal.
able to allow me to make another fruit roberant. Which is weird because I never connected him. Despite the fact that it's a quest item, I just don't normally pay attention to what I'm given.
Aptly
Okay,
said.
so now that's what? All of the quests here? If I go to the right over there, there's like more potatoes, but I don't want them. I don't really use stamina all that much. I can't recall, but... No, yeah, you still use... I'm gonna grab that thief for a sec. You can still use your stamina, but in certain locations it just
It'll be an
stops.
honor to serve by your side.
I noticed that glitch. I saw it like disappear for a sec. Anyways, I got Wizard D's, Raven, very well named, and Tisvari?
I'll take that.
Sounds very familiar
We might
actually.
find a use for it.
Where did I hear that name from? Anyways, it's like a generic beastman kind of name. Also, I saw a Goblin Corpse. They don't seem to disappear like they do in the first game, which is very interesting. In the first game, they normally just melt into goop. But in this one, they just stay around. And there's a goblin. They appear to be fighting someone too. Probably near, yeah, it's another pawn. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's a beastman pawn. Interesting. What did you drop? You dropped nothing because I didn't pick it up. Harpy pinion. An onion? An iron? Okay, so I got the fruits here. I didn't get the worm syrup or some shit over here. Syrup wort leaf is what it was. Oh right, I forgot to mention this. So in the first game, you can normally get a hold of this ring that allows you to get more discipline, which is for your class vocation. Vocation is one. It allows you to get more points for like getting more skills, or you can, well, it actually also improves how fast you rank up. In this game, you, I believe, have to collect 220, which is all the coins, in order to get your hands on the ring. Which is very annoying because I really like to get a hold of the ring, but I also don't want to have to keep looking for those giant ass coins, which is very easy to find during the night. They're not always easy to find though. They do have a map for all of them. I think it's like 15 or 18 for the one I wanted to grab for some items.
I shall have to inform my own master of
But the first one you get is a guaranteed fairy stone. So you have like access to it very easily.
Pray, keep your wits about you.
You can also get another one in the capital. The human capital. So you at least got 2 of them for free. But you have to make some effort to get to it. One's on top of the building. The other one was just where I was at. There appears to be a dead rabbit. Jagged bones can come from the bone pile, if I recall. Oh, and as a caster, strongest weapon you can get in early game is in the Elven Village, which I did check. You do not need to go to a elf for a quest, which is in the capital.
Onward, I say.
But he is helpful when you're a first-time player. He can translate for you. They have a different language, is what I'm trying to say. You can also just look at the numbers. But they have the hat. They have the mage's hat, which is my favorite. But the staff is called the Arch Staff of Lions or some shit. It's an electricity type. The most powerful you can get your hands on in early game. Actually, until mid game. You won't get another one to like late game at all. Or end game, I guess. It's a really good staff. It's also the fastest way to get the most powerful weapon in the game, because the other ones are in the middle of a fucking volcano area, which is where we came from the tutorial. Slightly closer, or slightly away from the tutorial, but still in that general direction. Oh, that's what it was. I would say, are we under attack or something? Where is the golden beetle? It's already. No. Oh, it's up here. I know you can't see it in American eye, but I do recognize the tree. Which means I know where the beetle.
I expect this would fetch a fair
The beetle gives you. Here it is. Oh, it's less. It's 0.05. I thought it was 0.15. Also, I noticed when I was pressing I. Why would you do this? There's no point to that. How the fuck do you even play the game with keyboard only? It's like very stiff in the and like, oh wow, it's even slow. It's not as smooth as using the mouse. Also, there's 2 flowers in this game that are I don't want to say useless. This is one of them, by the way. I think the other one is, no, they all have, that is blue. And it combines into flowers that is helpful. they'll give you like better neutral affection from NPCs. You give them it once a day, not more than once, exclusively once a day, because there's no gain past the first one. Anyways, it takes about 2 or 3 of them, and if you give it to the elven woman at the inn in the village, elven village, more specifically, you can talk to her on like the 3rd or 4th day. She'll give you a scroll that allows you to teach your pawn how to learn or how to speak Elven, which is transferable to online stuff. So if you find like a pawn who already has it, they'll tell you about it, and you'll be able to bypass it in your playthrough. Which I forgot to say, the staff is like 68 grand. Very expensive, but by the time you get there, you probably already have like at least half of it or more. This staff is really... The hat is my favorite. And here's one of the guys you want to go to if you're a spellcaster. Exclusively because you have this foamless field, which for whatever reason is different in this one. This one is called Thundermine in this one, the high version of it. But foamless in the first game creates a giant electrical sphere around you and your party. Very useful if you want a pawn to have it. It is stupidly powerful and very useful. It's just it has like a radius effect. If you don't have pawns with you or have like other pawns or yourself within a certain range, you cannot do like a arc kind of damage where it connects both of them to do damage in between you guys. But it does do a lot. Also, to use these arrows, you have to have the corresponding skills to use them. Also, I need to get this, but I don't have the money for it. This. Here of all the low grade materials. This is no longer useful because it was already fulfilled. This I'm not selling because it's a unique item and we... On the other hand, I don't use the extracts. And now I have enough. There is a ring to lower the cost of... Or not cost, but the spell time. Which you can just kill a boss for one of them. Only one of them.
Can't speak for its content.
The other one you can buy is in shit, what? In the Beastern place. There's a ring here for strength, which is this one. I think it was like flat 30% or 30 points to your melee.
But it certainly looks to see you again.
It's great to have early game. It's expensive though.
These were necessary.
You don't need a late game. You really don't. It's just shit afterwards. You'll be able to make up for it very easily. I don't know if they have in this game, but in the first one, there's an overpowered item. You can stack up to 4 times and you can get either melee 4 times stronger with this one item, well 4 items of it, which is Conqueror's something. Or you can get the demon version, or yeah, demon version, which is for magic, and it increases your damage by a lot. Which I wouldn't be surprised if they did remove it because God is so fucking powerful. I have defeated many things well past my level. It ain't useful. I mostly just use it against the final boss fight in the Bitter Black Isles. God does a shred them. Damn it, throat hurts. Here is the dragon. It looks quite... Well, he's actually the exact same dragon in model-wise. But he's so much more detailed in this version. You can see his scales on his wings. his scales on his entire body is so much more like detailed. It looks so cool. I don't think it's a reverse one though. That reminds me, I learned this recently, but if you just go beneath his legs and then go through here, it just skips it. You don't have to worry about getting killed or progressing the damage like we hit him a couple times in order for it to work. Also, this one is just pretty damn grueling. Very dark in a way. You can see very soon. It's fascinating how they did this one though. Look at that detail. Just get blasted with it. We're wearing armor too, so that bitch is gonna be fucking sizzling. And you can see our face is just like what happens if someone can't cook and they burn the shit. But yeah, we're fine afterward. We already got like a small arm-sized scar upon our chest. Oh, this one's more different. In the first one, you did like poked in his like chest and he just bounced high up near. Oh, they even move his nose when he's breathing. His ear. Oh, they even did his mouth, interior mouth, more detailed. This is my favorite armor. God, it's so good. They even have the spikes on the back different. Like varies. It's so damn cool. The wings are slightly thinner than before. Width-wise, the way that the wings are positioned are curved, which last time it wasn't, or the first game wasn't. It was really cool.
Can you hear me, sir?
God, I love his games.
Sir, stay with me.
They're gonna make another one. That'd be really cool. But this game just came out like last year too, or the year before that. I'm not sure which. Really good game. I don't get why, but they haven't fixed this place up at all from all. Look at that detail of clothing. Actually, it looks like a freaking rucksack art or outfit.
Thank goodness.
Those things are rough as hell.
How are you feeling?
You could tell because of the way it looks.
This is the second time I've watched over you like this.
The mouth mimic could definitely use some work. Just a bit of a derpy look too.
Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that
Expressions can also use a slight bit of work.
I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating.
What heart? It was stolen by the dragon.
I am sorry to hear that, though I cannot say I am surprised. Your burns could easily have killed you outright.
No kidding.
A great many were bathed in the dragon's flames that day. All perished, save you.
Just imagine just bathing in the dragon's fire. But not like in like getting burnt to death, but like just showering with it.
You must be special, indeed. How else could you have survived to return here?
Well, there's items that can reduce fire damage. Ah, it's the police. Run. Hide me. They can't know I'm here. I should probably give you this bag. Don't question it. Just hide it somewhere. I'll come back in 5 minutes.
Mayhap you will visit me again someday.
No.
Till then.
Oh, you know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of Quinese, I believe is what her name was, in the first game, where she's basically your childhood friend. She's like the default lovers kind of thing. That's what she reminds me of. They don't look quite the same.
Excellent.
You must be the one.
but they're very
You match
similar in
my
a way.
soldier's description. I'm glad I found you.
I like your armor, but good God, I really hate how some of the clothes look.
The ruler of Vermin,
The cape looks
son of
really cool, though.
convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village.
Indeed. I haven't seen him. Certainly not anyone around here.
If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital.
No, no. I know not what you mean,
I dispatched a
officer.
missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence.
We can discuss that later.
Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital?
Fuck no.
If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms.
Well, since you went like that.
Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you.
That guy in armor in the back, I love that neck piece thing. It feels like a good, like, heavyweight kind of user. It's a shame they don't have, like, spears and axes in this game. You know you can actually see damn spears with some of these guys, but you can't actually use it. You can use a twin spear, which is a... what's it called? Dragon Slayer or some shit? Which is exclusive to that class.
I would not depart without
It's
them.
really fucking
You'll have
cool.
to
It's the
wait
only
till they're
version that
reset.
has like magic and melee. Which I actually might go with actually. But I do love casting spells a lot. This, or the twin spear one, is really cool. It has like a really cool beam attack. It has the ability to use telekinesis, like ability to throw your enemies or items at other enemies. It has the ability to erect a shield around not only you, but your entire team.
Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well.
It doesn't apply to NPCs outside your team though. In the first game, if you're a Mystic Knight and you're used to enchantment skill, it does affect all the NPCs in that area.
Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
I see. Where the hell's Wizard D's?
Shall we seek some answers?
Ooh, I got Wakestone Shard. So, some of these pawns come with quests. As you can see, I've gone to them. Every 3 shards gives me 1 hole, and that allows me to have a freebie in life. If I was to die, I'll get the option to use said shard or not. The easiest way is just to farm it in this early level. I'm not going to do that, but every 3 of them, which you can get 3 in your party. Well, technically 2 if you don't count yours. So it's like every 2 per day, because it's spend time with your pawn or with others pawns for a day, and you get the shards. They do have a system where you can get money. You do have to read them because not all pawns have quests. They have to be manually set.
I don't know what to do. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir.
She's the one that you want to get the
Worry
fruit
yourself
broker
on
in,
my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see.
and you
My
want
family
to do
runs a
so.
shop in Vernworth.
You will know once we get to town.
So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for
Is she?
us. Made the
You guys
journey
can't really
all
see
by
it, but like
myself as
she's
well, if you can believe it.
grooming the dirt and grass
But, well, as luck would
towards
have
the
it,
walking
I've
area.
not enough gold for the medicine.
Also, the way it's being swept is just terrible. If it was reversed, it would make more sense, but why is it being like shoved the wrong way?
Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what
They
more
did
can
really
I
well in the
do?
outfits.
What? You do that? You
You
get
see,
the
like in the
medicine for
upper
me?
left corner, like a written paper.
Suppose there's no harm in
And it
that.
actually has like
If you're
an
really
actual
sure,
kind of like written system
sir,
from the way it looks.
I'd be most grateful.
It looks like it's actually got its own
Seems
language
my
because there's
luck's
not very
as
many
rotten as
repeating
I
parts.
thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir.
We could make the fruit.
Hello again, sir. See,
You do get a free one when you're going
this is
on
what
your
it
way
makes
to the
lovely.
encampments
Brilliant.
from this
Thanks,
place,
sir.
or I guess to the capital from here. It's in a chat surrounded by goblins. You can come back and give her the fruit roberant. You want to make a priority to give her it because you do get something nice out of it.
I haven't much
much to offer
not
in
the reward
return,
she gives you,
I'll
but
be
it is
sure
helpful.
to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
See, that's your hint.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such a good time.
Here's what does it say. Done something around in the dark. Outfit yourself with one of our fine lanterns, but mind how far you stray from home at night, lest beasts be drawn to glow at your hip, like moths to a flame. I said frame by mistake. Anyways, there is a somewhat useless thing over here. It's just green warish. A single one. It's used to help you complete the quest, which is why it's so god-awfully terrible. He does have fruits, which you want to pick up. You can already just buy it for 600. There's cheaper ways of doing it. This one is just slightly better. As you can see, the magic is just 11 points strong or better. Knockback is just 3 points, which is 67 in this one. Don't know why, but they added strength. I don't fully get that. I can't afford it anyways, but you know, it's just really stupid. I do like the fact that you can have Scout's hood. I don't believe there was ever a hood in the first game for casters. It actually doesn't look too bad. It is for casters and has a draconic print or pattern. Landwalkers. Naped leather boots. Oh yeah, and these things are so freaking weird. It's not like realistic in terms of how normally look like in the first game. It just feels like a bunch of cloth got wrapped around you and doesn't feel quite right, you know? This one kind of works because of how it's draped. This one's for health, this one's for carry weight, this one I already bought, and blah blah. And there we go, 14 gold left. As you see, this one's 140, which is the ripened version, and this one's 105, which is the freshly picked one, I guess is one way to put it. They do have like a slight color difference. This one's slightly darker yellow. This one is just normal yellow. These ones haven't matured yet, so they won't be like a darker red. This one I need to store because I won't be using it anytime soon. She gave us a ring for slightly better health. How much? I don't know. I don't care. I don't need it. Also, the flower I picked did go bad. I don't quite know how long it takes, but I know for a fact it wasn't long that I picked it. So if you do pick up a flower, make sure you get its component if you can. Otherwise, just throw it into storage if you are planning to use it. Green warish is one of those that don't go bad, from what I recall. Getting rid of the ring though. Serpworm wart ring, I can't remember. I think it was like for poison or something. It'll tell you. Unlike the first game, it will tell you what the components are. See, it creates detox, but mostly just a drought. It also show you the amount of combinations. Also helps with... No, that's other ones. Why does it show that? Let's see, there's cranberry, fig was last one. Quince, fig, cranberry, strawberry, apple. What else is there? Grapes. I think that's all of it. Yeah, that's pretty much all of it. There isn't too many like things to combine, so it won't be too difficult. It basically just boils down to 3 items to another item, and then boom, you got like the better version of everything. You can make fruit robrant better. I believe it requires a saurian tail or something. And this one doesn't do it. I think it was a different one, but it's like a mighty version of it, which gives you more health. I think it was dried meat version of it. I don't quite remember. I barely make them. Because it's like a little bit later. Also because it requires a saurian tail.
Well met. You're the one who saved
Certain
Ulrika's
tails
life.
are easier to obtain when you break off or when you chop off their tails, which means you have to target it specifically. It's easier when you're melee.
She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did.
I think this was the guy who teaches you the Dragon Slayer class. Yeah, I believe so.
Ulrika's as
Oh,
good
by
as
the
my
way,
daughter.
when you come back here, if you do the quest that leads up to it, you fight a dragon and kill it. Well, if you successfully kill it, you get the one of the strongest weapons for the Dragon Slayer quest or class, which is the Dead Ringer. You can buy it, but it's expensive. Why would you want to pay for it when you can just get it for free? If it goes away, don't worry. You can still fight it and get it back. You just have to go across the majority of the land to get to it.
Now tell me, are you registered with a guild?
Yeah, sure. Sure, why not?
Perhaps
Yep,
you
totally
already know,
registered.
But registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when
Yes, of
pursuing
course. I
vocation.
totally know that. And then, like, I haven't
Well, now, that won't do.
totally avoided
You need only
getting
speak
that
with the
done.
innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment.
Well,
If there is aught you wish to know of vocations,
he would tell you about the different classes and what they can be done with. He only goes up to the first 4 classes that you can do.
should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time.
So the way this game works when it comes to different classes, you don't unlock it like in the first one. You earn them. So to become a sorcerer or a warrior, you must find their respective weapons and then turn them into the guild once you get to the city that we're going to be heading to. That is the only way to obtain it. And they give you quests for it. It'll take you to a place full of goblins. It's not too difficult. And bringing it back, I almost always just end up having like an overweight limit. It's a bit of a pain though. But it is worth it. You don't have to unlock them all. I just unlock them both because they're both in the same location as might as well.
Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is
Anyone who's
entirely up
like
to you
well
which
acquainted with
vocation you adopt.
RPGs or classes won't have any troubles trying to figure out how each class works. They're not too different than how they normally are.
But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you
He
need
does have a lot
something?
of bottles, doesn't he? But look what the ad. Completely forgot to mention the ad. That's weird. It was just wasn't working correctly for a sec. Oh, it's the inn are expensive. Especially the one that costs like nearly 10 grams, like a gold piece off. Yes, I know about go. So, 11. The lightning. What? Freezing. What the f? Why is OBS lagging? There's like, oh wow, there's a lot of drop frames. Ah, it shouldn't be doing that though. It must be like, oh fuck, that's right. Okay, so it is related to my computer. Give me a sec. I need to lower the graphics a bit.
Always a pleasure.
Just give me a sec. I'm going to or tweak the graphics a bit. Display graphics. Here it is. Ah. Oh yeah, here we go. So hopefully that has enough impact so it doesn't scorch my freaking fingers when I put my hand against the glass, tempered glass for my computer. I could definitely use better Yep, that's pretty good. I could definitely use a better like fan system in my computer to help like regulate the airflow.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see,
Oh, that reminds
that
me.
I can manage
So
both roles myself. But enough about
normally,
me.
or
Did
in
you
the
need
first
something?
game, when you have a mage, you don't have the skill. The skill is so fucking helpful. Oh, it's only like it when it comes to this part. Anyways, this one gives you shields that take up to 3 hits. It's very useful. It's only available to mages though, and Wayfinder, but there's a better skill than that, so you don't want to bother with that. Then you have these. Why is it like the game itself is lagging apparently? So there's 3 available right now. There's fire, which is most commonly used weakness against monsters. Like lightning and ice is more commonly used against what was it, trolls? I just like grabbing the lightning one because I think it's a lot more useful. My god, is it like oh god, it's so bad. It may or may not crash. Well, the computer case got slightly less hot. I should probably go into settings and fix that though. Okay, just give me a sec. I'm going to you know, once it starts working again, I'm going to go to the internet quest.
Always a
Go to the
pleasure.
main menu and fucking fix the graphics so it doesn't keep overheating and keep lagging. I'm also warm. I wonder if it's because the computer is heating up and it's making me warmer. Man, why is it like super damn laggy when it comes to the quest, or not the quest, but the abilities? This one, graphic, custom, performance, graphic. Once I guess I just go for performance. I have like a lot. I have like around, well, it says 15.1 gigabytes, but performance is set to 5.4, and then the graphics is 6.62, which is not that much different. But for what reason it's just so bad. Ray tracing's off. It's been made lower. Graphics needs to get brought down some. Alright, maybe just go with performance for now. Hopefully this will help like lower the amount of heat that's producing. I don't have to remove the damn case in order for it to work better when I'm trying to find a freaking skill I want. But who knows? I have to find out later anyways. Because finding skills is just crucial for doing anything in this game. I'm not going to prioritize the shield skill. It's great and all, but it's not necessary.
Here at the inn, I get
So
few
how's it going to act now?
that I can manage both roles.
Ooh, wow. Seriously, still. So this one I believe is related to magic defense? Yes, it is. Ooh, focus spell. And I could afford them both. You know, assuming I can actually do it. God, this is so terrible. Why is it taking forever? Well, at least the model's fine while the game is taking forever to freaking do anything. Oh my god, work. I am spamming F button right now just so I can be able to do it. Come on. How is this the only part where the damn thing lags?
Do come again.
Like, out of everything I've done so far, that is the part that lags. That makes no sense. That's like pre-done stuff. Reloaded stuff. Anyways, the game's starting to get cool.
Oh, What does this say?
It says
Thorough
nothing.
perusal might reveal aught of interest.
See if I remember right. There should be Stone meat. I think I'm in a different place.
We have found a material.
Scrag meat.
Different combinations of materials result in different
I still have no
creations.
idea what the hell a noon bloom does. I think it's even listed for anything either. Noon bloom, a rare design combinable. But it says it's combinable with our materials to produce aught of use. So it says. I guess it's just because I don't have the thing right now. I guess it doesn't fully say what is available to you. It's just the stuff that you have easier to get. Though to be fair, I've yet to complete the game, so I don't have everything
I can
available to me.
manage both roles myself. But enough about me.
Yeah, enough about you. Whoops, wrong one. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's not common for me to run into poison. Also, ripened fruit, stupid useful. Very great way to make money. Sorry, I was just reading the activity. It's just thrown up because it's all a gray text. This one can be put away. So unlike the first game, when you store shards and there's like 3 of them there, this one will automatically combine it to a single wake stone. You do have to have these tokens on you, if I recall that, in order for you to turn it in.
Did you need something?
Wow, with the graphics lowered, your beard
Come
looks
again.
like it's crawling insects on your face.
So
Very
this
terrible.
is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance.
God,
Someone must have the answers.
it just looks so terrible. Any chance could I just change the appearance of this? I know I could change some things. Let's see. Texture, quality. I'm sure that's fine. I think I had 2 before. Adds a gigabyte to it too. Texture quality. It didn't do anything. Probably because of low. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely cooler now because I don't have like a lot going on. So the guy we talked to and told us about the classes, he's over here. There's 2 quests he's going to give you right now.
What say you? Would you be willing to help?
It's all against Saurians too.
Here's what I need from you.
I want you to throw a couple barrels of explosive origin towards a group of Saurians who are nesting across the way.
Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
They give you a lot, but you only need like one of them. It does tell you where it's going to throw, unlike the first game where it doesn't show that. But this is what you need to do. You only have to do it once. You go into water mode. Very common for him to not go into water. Easy leveling. The next one he's going to do is he's going to tell you to grab the poison jar and throw it where you threw the explosive barrel at to prevent him from like setting up shop again.
To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest.
Okay.
With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis.
If they go to a different, like, if they go upstream, it won't be an issue.
You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear?
No.
Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
I heard my
Now
dog
we are to throw
groaning.
a jar of poison.
He's sounding more and more. He's acting more and more like Bailey every day. I swear. Oh, that reminds me. He recently started cuddling with me. That's very rare. It took him until a couple days ago for him to do that. It's like extremely rare. He'd never done it before.
is about time we pressed on,
It's
wouldn't you say?
still a bit uncomfortable for me because we are sharing my bed, and he likes to position himself in a way I can't comfortably lay. Like he's like in the center, horizontal, and I want to be like perpendicular to the damn bed, and he does, and he wants to be the opposite way. Of course, I could tell him to move his ass, but that's just work. And if
You've done as I asked, and I must say you've a
did he go
fine
on your
arm.
side?
Watching you got me thinking.
Yep, there he is.
Perhaps you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for
I like
us
how part of the
today,
hair is
the
just fluttering
rebuilding
by.
efforts ought to
Everything else
proceed
is just
apace,
stiff
and for
on my
that,
character now.
I'm grateful.
That's that then.
Alright, guy, let's go.
Ah,
His
you've returned.
sword, this
Good
guy's
timing,
sword,
too.
reminds me of
Questions for you.
Outward's sword, but his blade isn't like beaming blue light from it, which is pretty interesting. That reminds me of it in the first place.
First and foremost,
What
you
the
accompany
fuck?
me
That
to
guy's
the
just fighting a goblin in the background. He's like, what? Why is he moving
My
around?
friends,
Oh, there's a goblin.
are
I
you
got
ready to
experience
depart, or
for
do you
it.
need some time to
I did absolutely nothing to help him, and I got experience. Fuck yeah.
Good. Then let us be on our way.
I'm attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
Where the fuck is your
In
shirt?
battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
You are updated when it comes to level. I shall give you a bone.
Farewell, Arisen.
Goodbye.
I only wish that I could stay.
Are you fit to travel?
I don't know why, but they don't have tails
Then
in
let's
this
not
game.
dawdle.
Despite being beastrons or beast folks, which I feel more comfortable saying. They don't have tails, but they have the features of a cat and nothing else. They're basically Khajiits without a tail. Why they refuse to give him a tail, I don't know. It's just a sin, really. And that's what happens when you get the skill. Also, you can also extend your spell. It costs a bit more stamina, it doesn't have as much impact, but it extends and allows you to continue your spell at a cost of extra stamina. Very useful. It doesn't work for some spells though.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel it.
Oh shit, you know, I just realized I forgot to grab my
mustn't allow
spells.
ourselves to become complacent.
But to be fair, the damn thing is not going too well. I was gonna say, is he a freaking bandit?
No sense letting the enemy
I saved your life, build me a life that...
Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I don't believe it's in the first game, but I'm pretty sure that they don't have it in the first game where you can just continue to use the Levin spell, which is the one I kept using, lightning spell, which is my favorite early grabs to get. Did I get rid of my most favorite lightning spell, which is the lightning whip? Tide is what it was called in the first game. You can like slap your hands together and pull out a whip of lightning, and it was so much fun, despite the fact how incredibly short range it is. But when you quit using the spell, whether it's by your action or another's, you have thunderbolts that run down. Rude. Son of a bitch, I fell asleep. The old man is asleep, but he's healing me. I want to hit in, damn it. Well, fuck me, man. I just want to get a hit in. And he's like how I just lifted his ass up and put his ass on his feet. I meant to help him, but I used E instead of F. Because I'm used to E. I just love some of these spells. Did I just get shot at by an arrow but I missed? Ooh, apple. Ooh, Roberant. Very useful. Parch concoction. I think it was to get rid of being wet. Parch concoction. I did not pick it up. Who picked it up? I must. Yeah, right here it is. It carries it gets rid of excess water. Is basically what it is. So just like in the previous game, if you get wet, you're more susceptible to lightning and ice-based attacks. Also, does a breakable boulder. It breaks into smaller pieces, and it breaks into smaller pieces of that, and now you get their own. There's like a handful of goblins up here too. Also, enjoy the ad. It's like 2 seconds away. I could have said something sooner, to be honest.
You're welcome.
I didn't. It's because I was preoccupied with something else. Nice. Also, in this one, I keep forgetting about mentioning this, but this one shows the experience you gain and discipline points, which is what you use to buy your skills. Each goblin's 20 points, which is pretty good because in the first game, a rabbit is 5 discipline points and a deer is 10. I don't recall how much a goblin was in that one, though.
One can see far to the distance from here. It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Oh, that's right. I don't have that. So, this one has like a slightly different charge effect in this one. Instead of like charging up, and this one's asleep. You son of a bitch, I really want to lightning strike his ass. Anyways, this one, you can charge up in like a shorter amount of time, which is thankfully very short because an one took an age. It sticks to them like you're throwing a bubble at them, and it sticks to their body like it's soapy or something. I don't know. It just bubbles them and does double damage once it explodes, which is really cool. I really enjoyed that fact that you can just charge and go stick to them and detonate and do a second damage. I think I have heavy. Yes, I do. Ooh. Nice. Let's see, goblin stuff. I'm going to hand it over to Wizard D's. This one goes to Batal, which is the baseman's place. I keep forgetting the name of it. Stoat, I'm going to just give it to... I'm going to keep it in case he like just automatically uses it. I can't give him some of these things either. I give him one of them though. I think I'm still in heavy though. I bet it doesn't really matter. I'm still not giving up my very useful, very helpful edible stuff that increases health. Why do I feel so much slower though?
Hold here a moment.
Yes, got over there.
I shall bid them open the gate.
Oh, there's a bridge that gets later installed to my left. Doesn't occur like you get to a certain point in the story, which isn't too far.
And arisen, by all appearances.
And arisen.
I think it's after you come back by cart. Because it was cleared up in some areas.
Impossible. I'm well aware of how if the claim is
And up ahead, there's like a path to the left side, which allows you to get to the Lich, I believe is what it was over there. It drops a armor, which is meant for mages. Unfortunately, I can't fight him right now because I'm too weak. Also, welcome back from ads. It was hellish, I imagine, because I've seen some of those ads and they're not personalized. They're just mostly just random ass shit. You know, I got like a couple of like army ads before and never saw them again. And I got like a lot of them. There was like food related and tech related, and there's some that just don't make any sense at all. Like there's just one that just shows like clothing, but it's not clothing. What was it? It was just perfume or some shit. I don't fucking know what the hell it is. It just shows people in clothes and posing as if it was for like a designer show or some shit. But it wasn't anything related to it. Makes no sense. Of course, the person who designed it is obviously not going to be hired again. Oh, exquisite meat. That thing is really useful. It makes the... I think it was like the mighty version or some shit. It makes the made fine mincemeat roborant, which can be made into a better version. I don't have the means to do so though. There is a light version of some of these items I'm combining, but I don't recall which was the light version of it. I'm pretty sure it was not... Actually, I'm not sure if it's a roborant, but I know one of them is. This one is 10 kilograms, this one's 5 kilograms. So the roborant is the lighter one that you want to get. Of course, it's like 3 components, and the other one's just 2 components. So, you know, material-wise, it's just cheaper just to go with the drought. There's a free bag you get. There's like 2 of them. They can get destroyed if you decide to go to sleep when there's monsters near, which is very annoying. Also, I'm going to have to throw that to Wizard D. I am carrying a 7 kilogram bag. Also in camp, you can choose whether or not to swap out your skills. Can be very useful. I've done it before, exclusively with the magic archer, which I was testing out during the time. I can't always use the... what was it called? A ricochet. Stupidly overpowered though. When you're inside a building, got your skill. But if it's outside, it's just a one and done stuff. Still, if you're inside, in a cave, in the house, in the building, of some kind, got here. Lightning element too. The Earth goes. There's a skill in the first game. I don't recall if it was in the second game, where you can sacrifice a pawn to turn it into ammunition for the magic, or not magic archer. I don't believe it did that much damage though. They don't have it in this game, I don't think, but in the first game they had this thing called the Maker's Finger. A arrow that you can buy unlimitedly, but can only have one at a time. It'll always take at least half the health. If you hit a weak spot, it's a one-shot kill regardless of what you hit. Most of the time. Some bosses can survive it. The Ur-Dragon supposedly cannot. And it's often used for those who want to fight against the Ur-Dragon when it's online. Even as 2 billion health, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the one thing you want to go with.
So the fun begins again, eh, Arisen?
There's a maddening amount of players who are archers exclusively to use it against the online version. You only need 2 of them, obviously, because it does have health. But the people doing it in the first place, I wonder if you can actually have it worth your... But I have a pawn hold, and then myself. I know it's limited to an individual, but I don't recall if it's possible to have more than one in a party. Probably because it's incredibly overpowered. Ah, yes. Gop the rock. Eat the rock to an unsuspecting goblin. Goblin dead. Oh, it did it again. You see how I threw a rock? And I threw the boulder and the boulder broke the rock. It was so cool. It's not always possible to get it to work when I do it. But I fucking love it when it happens. It is one of my favorite things to see in this game, specifically. They are very well known. The throw rocks, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There we go. I think someone archered it. I saw the severe drop in health from it. I like how they just struggle to decide whether or not to hit him. Ooh, their vocation home. I haven't visited a inn for a while, but I'm not going to go all the way back to do so. And you can't like just learn a new skill at a campfire. You can only swap the skills you currently have available.
I dare say the cart shan't be
But
traversing this.
it is nice when you have a lot of skills and you want to swap them out and you can. As long as you find a place to do so, you can do so at will. Why does he keep going over there? Coaches love magical flamethrowers. You know, just raise your hand and start walking towards your enemies menacingly as you brutally burn them to a crisp. I'm not paying for that. Also, these tall grass areas, they really did well. There's an area where there's full of goblins, and there's one area where there's like so much tall grass you can barely see them most of the time. I think there's like an armored one in there too.
Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
I can't tell if that's like an insult or like a genuine compliment, you know, because the way it was worded. Wow, I think it's like next to nothing. There's like 6 harpies in this area. Boom. There are like so many freaking versions of harpies in the art game that you can easily find in the Bitterback Island. This one you have to go to like different locations in order to see them, but they have like a much greater variety of them. They basically have like the snow version in a desert. It's larger, it has like more feathers to it. It looks like an elegant version of it. Ooh, there's this shard. One of them was day and night. I know there's like a lot of them here, but there's like 2 more over there, or 3 more over there. And I am not collecting from every single one of those damn things. There's a group of goblins up here. They have, I think it's like 4 chests over here. One of them I can't get because I don't have levitation. I'm not coming back for it either. Right, he only has flamethrower. Ooh, 2 for 1. There we go. See what I mean about that flamethrower thing? It's just like terrifying as shit. I was able to cancel it in time. If I recall, there is a scarf over here which looks terrible without armor. Which there is. I'm not using it though. I believe there is some similar. Nope, guess they got drawn. No. Blueberries, blueberries. Syrup wort. And more blueberries. I don't recall what this one is. This one's Ring of Indifference. This was Elemental, I think. Ring of Indifference is a ring that grants power to the wearer whose spirit resonates with magic. Basically just saying if you wear it, it works. Reduces strikes from or damage from strike attacks. Strike is, I think it's blunt weapons. I don't know how much the flat damage is. I imagine it's like 5% or 10%. But it's not going to be much. Also, it reminds me, I want to transfer some shit over. Ah, damn, I don't think that's gonna work too well. I have to. I'm gonna combine it for now. Because I don't think they were in last on my way to capital. Oh, I thought. Good. Can't combine. Huh. Oh well. Let's see, I need to. Oops, sorry, I use this. Transfer this. Transfer that. Transfer all the materials I don't. Routes I want to keep. Twig. What do I need? It's only for archers, I believe. Definitely transfer this. Nah, it should be good enough. I'm still in heavy. It's most definitely the potatoes. And fruit. They did really the landscape though. Can I kill them? No.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use
Oh,
for
green
it.
warish. So there is technically a boss kind of thing here in terms of beginning of the game. It's a Cyclops. But you can technically have a brand strike against it. There's a wall over here. Currently not able. You see that differently colored pile of rocks? You guess what's there?
What's this? We're trapped.
Just wait for it. Someone woke up. Someone's also like at partial health. Oh man, that's just stupid. Anyways, here's a way to just lower his health a great deal. They kept this from the first one, but they have like this thing so much more utilized in this one. Like I have used this quite often throughout my journey. See, I'm gonna go with this one because he is technically drenched right now. Look at that damage, it's terrible. Did you see that? He threw his club. Like the fool that he is. It's the shining, but it doesn't seem to have the debilitation of drenched. I can't tell if I hit him at all or not. Wow, that thing does like next to nothing damage. Well, technically he is technically weak to like lightning and ice. Ooh, yes, pull. That pull fell. Look at that damage. It's all because of headshots. And also because I'm missing the headshots.
Are you alright? Focus. A moment of indecision may spell out doom.
If I was a melee, I probably would have killed him by now. So you can set his ass on fire. He would take like burning damage for a while. It's not like high priority because it's basically like poison is just accumulated damage. This one you don't need unless you're melee class. But all you do is just push on that leg that's currently balancing him. And you'll be able to kill him. Oh yeah, look, he's on fire. And now we can loot him for all that he's worth. And it's not much.
I had taken you for another
He reignited.
The value you showed in give it to one of the cent. You're free to make your own way. Of course, if you'd rather continue.
I'm taking I'm taking the ride to Vernworth.
This is a rare find.
And then once I get to Vernworth, I'm going to end the stream. And I already go back to my model. I'm making a new model. Whether or not I'll get it finished in time this month or next month. No, don't care. Get it done at some point. Hey, I just might even stay with this one for once. Unlikely, but it could happen.
Very well. Board the.
there is a bag over there. You see the white roll.
Ox carts make for relatively
I can't move
safer
right now.
travel.
One hopes these carts offer
You don't
comfort
need to grab the
commensurate
second one, you can
to
just leave
their
them
cost.
alone. They're not like very important, you can just go around and do nothing related to them. But you basically just need the elite one at most. The elite one's lighter, gives you better campfire, I guess is one way to put it. The benefits are there, but I don't know them all. Good stuff.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid against her.
What do you mean rotten luck? They're just goblins. The ones that are more of a pain in the ass are like the hobgoblins or whatever the fuck they're called. They can stomp your ass to multiple deaths. I hate them with a burning passion because of that one thing that they can do. I mean, they're fucking persistent upon stomping on you. And in this game, you can actually revive yourself because you get like a small window of time when you're hit 0 health. And if you consume a healing item, you'll be able to survive it. Those guys don't give you the chance to do so. Like, they'll stomp your ass until they believe that you're no longer existing and continue to stomp on you to make sure of it.
You've my thanks. Vernworth isn't far from here. All right, into the ox.
Ox cart, which is teleported me right behind it. And now it just automatically changes to next morning. And we will arrive to Vernworth. You can find some of these traveling merchants, quote-unquote traveling. They're in places that they don't go too far from. They're quite like spread out. They're always on the main road. So if you need to sell something or grab something that they sell, because they don't all sell the same things. Some sell books, some sell materials, and one even has like a crystal or warm crystals, which is Dragon Drop exclusive, which is the currency for Dragon Force items, which I didn't really bother trying to do because I know where to find it, but I just don't normally have to do so. It's like 15 of them. You get like that much, or 20 of them per dragon kill once a time.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
You guys barely do any damage.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont.
I wouldn't spoil it, but he has like a major role in the quest, I believe. I haven't finished the game, so I don't know how deep his role is.
It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee.
You know, there's no way of putting it. Is like, if I value my life, or if I just run, wouldn't you guys be like more endangered? If like I'm like a master caster, a sorcerer with like the grandest spell in my pocket, or just having this guy with a spear in the background, if you can see it. I don't know why the fuck we don't get that. It's probably like built in, but they just remove it last like second. They do that sometimes. Anyways, so let's say I'm like maxed out class with like the greatest gear. Saying that would kind of be pointless, don't you think? Like if you like value life, you don't run. Well, what if say if I want to run, what about your life? How would that go? Because I can guarantee you it won't last for more than 5 seconds. And knowing my like tendencies, they would not last long. Ooh, especially as a Dragon Slayer, or what the hell damn class is called. Because you can get the option to yeet people's asses. You know, as long as they're hostile to you. Or dead. Or inanimate.
I beg your forgiveness.
Yeah, I might just go with that class. I really like Sorcerer the most.
If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender.
You know, I don't get this,
lest
but
my actions draw
the
suspicion
majority of
from
people
watchers.
here don't have the strength that I do. What's stopping me from going to these people who are like hostile towards me and then killing them? I could just go right over there right now and just cast 11, like what, once or twice and be dead? What's stopping me from doing that? The rules? Last I heard, the Arisen is the rule maker. You can't be arrested or anything. So what's stopping me from taking my throne back by force?
Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case,
There's
may I
always a
by law
reason
to
why they have
explain the
bots, but
situation
still.
before we proceed?
Like, logically, I could just take the throne by force. As it was rightfully mine, I'm just killing the
Only
observers.
legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced.
Ooh, Dragon Slayer or some shit.
Long years of council rule, yet
Oh,
not all
confronted.
celebrated your
Woo, the person who didn't turn into a burnt hot dog and stayed that way. Speaking of hot dogs, it'd be very
Your
unfortunate
rival
to be a
would have robbed the
hyena
Queen Regent Disa of everything.
because they give birth through their pseudo penis.
During the time of the
It rips
previous
open
master,
like a
she acted
microwave
as the
hot
queen
dog.
in
It's
her
just
own
so
right,
terrible.
ruling
They
the palace
often
as
die
she
because
saw
they found
fit.
pain from it. The way they get
And just after
laid
the
is
council's
also
passing,
weird.
when 'twas all but certain that her son
It's
would take his
stalking.
father's place.
I wonder if that's how they come up with the idea of that.
Word reached
You
the
never
castle
know.
that
There's a
the
lot of
Arisen had
fetishes
been
out there.
found.
She
Disa,
looks
Your
easy
Majesty's
enough to
very
deal with.
existence
She's
is
definitely
no
not a
but an
caster.
obstacle to her own
She's just a
family's
woman
continued
without
prosperity.
power. You know, or not. Well, she has political power, but like, power isn't like
The
fighting kind of
assassination
thing.
of the Arisen is an impossible
What's
feat
stopping me
for
from just
mortal hands.
backhanding her and taking my seat back?
Thus, Disa chose
Hell,
to afflict your
what's stopping
Majesty
me from
while you
kicking her
recovered
son's
from your
ass?
wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell
Or the
curse
damn
and sell you
false
to Batar as a
Arisen.
slave. Following that,
Technically like a
she prepared a
ex-mercenary,
replacement
but
to
still,
serve
he's
as
just
your
a
sovereign in
mercenary.
your stead. A mere, however,
I guess I'm going to last long against
with
me in
your
the first
Majesty
place.
returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them.
What an interesting roof. Also, what stopped me from taking all these equipment?
And has my permission.
Or those books? Or that tapestry?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Wow, you're pale as fuck. You look a bit sickly, in fact. What's up with the darkening areas around your house?
Darn it! Get back here!
If you want to catch someone, you probably want to be more quiet than that.
Just now. Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
Can you not see him from behind me?
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh,
Watch her just get get tackled from the guy off, the guy who was just chasing ass, just all of a sudden shows up from the side of the screen and tackles his ass to the ground. And then you see him like getting dragged off and he's still talking to you, saying, "I'll meet you again, kind sir." As the guard berates his ass as he drags him back to the noble quarters. God, that'd be fucking funny as hell. I would love to see that actually. Where are you guys running? Guys, leave her. Oh, that's right. You're the guards, which makes it terrible. Why the hell are you so late?
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you. You're the good
Give
sir
me a
who
sec.
aided me in Melv.
Oh, I even pause this stage while I'm doing it. I swapped to Messenger, so give me a sec.
Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
Oops. Where's L? There it is. E. Did I get it right? Yeah, cool. Ah, damn, do I have to? Nope, there we go. Good. Oh, hey, look. You can actually get that weapon in the first game. It's not particularly strong. I think it's called the Blirex or something. You can get it pretty early. It's not great. I like the twisting cudgel.
Well met, sir.
That one is
Forgive my
so
presumption,
fucking cool.
But were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv?
No, 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 of course not. Hey, Froze. So how's the break?
I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived.
God, the
home.
graphics, like low graphics and beards are not good combination. Even when he's standing still, it wiggles so much.
That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other. Now,
Of course, I guess
listen,
just to
'tis a
show
blush,
how much
but
detail
I
they put
fain
into the
offer you a
hairs.
discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
He's one of the rare ones that give you like a 20%. Ordinarily, it would like cut off at like 10%. In order to get these discounts, you have to make their favors, like what I just did not so long ago.
Don't think
Break
I've
is
forgotten
fine,
your
or
discount
yeah,
now.
break is fine. Just a
Unlock
lot
a
of
few gold pieces I brought
room
you
sound.
by. So spend away,
I
my
believe
good
that's related
sir.
to cards. Peep peep and people talking. Is peep peep like birds noise? This one's a quest item. You want to pick it up. You don't have to pick it up immediately. This discount is permanent, unless you piss them off. The nobleman that we saw. Oh, you mean car horns? He's related to it, and he will ask if you can loan him 1,000, which is the normal price. Also, no, you cannot buy the arch staff and the great sword. It's find in the cave and unlocked that way. Also, there's another coin over here. Do you want to pick up? If you're interested in collecting all 220 secret tokens.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting.
What do you mean our efforts? I'm the one picking it up. You guys don't even automatically pick it up. You just ignore it. You know how I know? I stood and waited for you guys to do it. Like a good 2 minutes. Because I had nothing better to do but to scroll on Twitter and get distracted. Free bag, if you ever want it. The ones that you find are almost always shit, though. Swords are more like expensive the more damage it gives. No, this one is like, the better it is, the more expensive it's going to be. It doesn't matter what kind of weapon it is. But speaking of sword weapon, or free... Speaking of swords, there is a free sword over here. If for whatever reason you can't climb the thing over here, you have to get free tights, if I recall. So this one's exclusive to... what was it? Fighter. And this Savant's Boots is exclusive to Mage and I believe Sorcerer as well. And then the Fairy Stone, which is a free ticket to get somewhere faster. Yeah, this one's just casters in general. As you can see, it's just panties and boots. And thigh highs. Well, knee highs. Covering that is with the top that's long. I don't like normally change my outfit like a good while. Fuck me. I didn't expect the character to not like grab onto the damn ledge. I was right there. Probably just like a distance thing because they have like a cutoff distance where you can no longer interact with something. But it's still weird it didn't happen. Still a pain. I wonder where it's going to take me. I know I picked up the token, so it should probably save around that point. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Right where my number is. Let's see. So I'm on the wrong side. God, being over encumbered. Such a bitch. Well, not over encumbered, just like heavy. Yeah, imagine you live where, or not live, but you're currently in a city, right? Outside in the city as well. You know, you have no idea how many times I've forgotten to activate this bitch. And I'm like, okay, so there's a time where I had to go to the Batal, the Beastern country, and I completely forgot to activate that damn thing. I was stuck in Batal and I learned I can't return.
Greetings. Welcome to the guild.
Well, technically I can, but the way to get back was impossible for me to get to.
Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations.
And no, it does not work the same way as sneaking in. Like what you're witnessing. Maybe follow me to have more. Oh, that's my automated message. I thought it was froze. It is the same color. Currently I don't have it. Despite having the points for it, is because I lack the equipment. I like also how it tells you the augments. In the first one, they didn't show it. Son of a bitch, I forgot about that. I completely forgot there's so much lagging in this part for some whatever reason. Come on. And give me the levitation. Fuck. It wrapped. See you, froze. Such a short break, isn't it? Fun. I still have to pick up the damn weapon skill though. Here we go. The original one was basically just a area effect, ice effect kind of thing. And you can throw it out into a cone. Let's accept it. Helidom. Helidom is a cure spell. There's like a greater version of it that cures or that can like cover more. Oh my god, will you stop the lagging? It's just spell list. Why is it required lag? Or why does it result in lag? God. And I was struggling to leave it.
Forgive me, but I'm afraid.
No, forgive me for not having a powerful enough goddamn it's hot. What the fuck does skills make my PC hotter than the damn graphics it's running?
Let me see.
What is all the damn apps, or yeah, all the apps I have running for the stream. So currently I have OBS open, which has a couple of add-ons like the Stream Elements and Streamlabs, which is surprising enough that they have an add-on. This is for your pawn exclusive. It's a specialty. Well, more specifically, it changes how they act. I believe it's for healers in a specific instance. I want to give Wizard D's the ability to throw, you know, tornadoes and throw around meteorites, and I want to see what the hell happens. So the item, it allows them to use curatives on the Arisen and our allies of their own initiative. I don't fully understand how that means. It's like exclusive to mages. It doesn't sound like it. Sounds like if you give them like a handful of bottles, they'll use that to kill you and themselves and your allies. I'm gonna use it anyways because I can. I think there's any detriment to it right now. The ass could be so much better. I've done it. I was just too focused on talking. So I have this flappy looking at. And it's not even thong worthy. You know, it's not worthy of it. I've made a much hotter character.
When treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernon.
God, it's so fucking expensive. $2,000 to sleep here. You get like 7 days for like a free place, and then you can buy it for like $2,000 or $20,000. And by that point, you usually have like enough money to do so. I want to deposit some things here. This one's a good. This one's ripened. It's normal. Aged. Materials. Definitely want to store away. This one I don't need anymore. This one's junk. Garbage. What is that? Sell that later. I'm going to store these two because I don't. I don't really need to do anything else. I just needed to sell some garbage. I do at the armory.
Much obliged.
Because the armory is where I need to go, where I can actually wear some decent looking clothing and not to look at 5 ads.
Welcome. And quality is what you need if you want.
I just want appearance, to be honest. When I'm a thief or a ranger, the one outfit that I like to get is a I don't know if it's a equipable character right now, but here it is, the ranger's vest. It looks really nice, but I can't wear it anymore. It's another class. Gown is terrible. I want this one, but it's apparently exclusive to sorcerers. I want to go with the magician's outfit because they happen like coats over gowns. Do you have a good wizard hat? My ass. This is just a cone. A small cone at that. I like these ones. Circlets. They're a bit better. This one doesn't really work for the outfit. This one is nice, but I can't wear it. I think it's like a default item for the dragon class. Boots, don't want that. I already got Savant's boots. I guess I technically don't need. Ooh, that was nice. God damn, it's terrible. Like, look how blurry that character looks. It's like 480 at best. Anyways, this one has silence protection. This one has no protection. This one protects against sleeping. I think this one's what even is that? There's no, there isn't. I believe that's towards poison and no, that can't be poison. One's definitely for like drenched, but I can't tell what either or of it is. Yep, there it is, poison. So it's definitely not poison. It must be something else. Maybe it's wind resistance or some shit. Of wind in this one. Dragons in the first game and those that can fly can whip around wind, so it'll affect your character if you don't have the resistance to it. I'm gonna go with this one because it does have silence protection even if it's shit.
So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths.
Didn't know what that was supposed to mean, but whatever. I want to keep this one because I do love the outfit. Ooh, enhance. Yes, definitely. I want to enhance. I can't enhance the cape apparently. That's new. It is an option, but it doesn't seem to be available for this one. It's a lot cheaper to enhance in this one, but I guess it's because it's a lot harder to get money. Hard to say. I don't really need to upgrade. I think I'm just gonna leave it be. So before I get into that,
Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
enhancements are very important. You want to go to some locations if you want certain enhancements. Vernworth, which is this place. Also, that guy is related to the Elven place. Anyways, Vernworth. I look like an old lady. So Vernworth is a balanced enhancement. It will increase your magic and physical attacks evenly. If you go to Batal, it's kind of like a twofer because they have a Dwarven one there too, but it's heavily towards physical.
Losing my wares for good would make me sore.
So Batal is physical, but Dwarf is physical with a shit ton of knockback, which is what you want. Don't do Batal. You want the knockback. The knockback is godly when it comes to melee. Especially when it's blunt. Especially when it's blunt. There's the Anchored Heaven, which is from the what's it called? It was shown in the selection for classes. Exploding. It's so easy to like get all this like archer or arrows. Easy to get. Enhanced anchor. I know it's not going to get much, but it's like a small duration kind of weapon. Because I'm only going to use it until I get the arch staff. In which case it's going to be ignored forever. You have spoken with the armorer. That wasn't the armorer, that was the weaponsmith. Anyways, so after talking to him, he will tell you where to go, where the weapons were stolen, and you can get your hands on the classes that you want. Assuming that you want a warrior or a sorcerer. If it's not, then tough shit. That's all you get right now. Because everything else is unlocked at a different region. There is the Trickster and Backbatal. There is the remaining ones, I believe, in the volcano area. I don't recall if there's any more in Backbatal. I wanted to go to get the stuff, which is... Let's see. Return to world map. So I need to go around here. The quest for some reason. Occasion frustration, which is one I need to do. Go to map. There it is. You can ignore this one because that's just a return part. So I can take a what's it called? I can take a cart. It'll go along this thick line. And eventually you probably go around here or around here. If you're lucky enough to get into a fight where they stop moving. It's the fastest way to do so, but the downside is that you may not have it in this case. But if you were to do like if you don't skip it, you're going to fight so many more. And that's just a pain in the ass. Also, I'm really tired of this damn over-encumbered crap. I have 6 potions. I'm gonna give it to... I'm gonna give like 3 to him. I'm gonna see if he can heal me. These things weigh a lot. They get like a third of their weight once you get it to Roborn form. But in order to do that, you have the materials to do so. Also, this is a fast and easy way to skip time. Because this entire day only goes to the morning. If you go to a bench, you have to click it 4 times to do a new day. But it's more precise when you want to do like the afternoon or late evening or nighttime. So if you want to do that, you can do that. And you won't pay a cent. It costs 200 to go to the checkpoint area, but it's 100 to go back to Melvin, or Melv, which is where that where we went to go like get some skills for our vacation. Or second time. Because the first time's technically where you start at the encampment. And then shortly after, as you I guess you can't see, but it says I can doze off or get up. I'm going to doze off and hope that I get a fight. Which is 50-50 and more likely to happen. But it doesn't seem like to be the case. Oh wait, I got it. Nice. I can now see where the hell I'm at. Should be around... Ooh, a lot farther than I thought it'd be. Why is it not showing? Anyways, I need to go around here-ish. I need to... You know, I just realized I was supposed to end stream and I didn't. No, that's fine. I'll go and grab the class and then I'll leave. Or, not leave, but end stream. Let's see, I need to go to... Oh, hey, it's actually pretty close. I think I probably just go straight forward. And he tipped it over. And you killed the... Ow. Ox. Oh, I know where I'm at. Well, the bright side is that I can sleep the night away. The downside is there's goblins here. And if I don't want to get ambushed, I'm going to have to kill them all. You know, assuming I don't die.
Let's use this.
You fucking threw a fucking javelin? Wow, you're a resilient piece of shit. Are you weak to lightning, perhaps? You most certainly are, because you are covered in metal. Fine. I'll fucking kill you too. You sat on a goblin. And they all got squashed. I'm surprised that the lightning effect hasn't kicked in yet. And the first one is like stupid easy to stun them. Yep, so everyone gets squished. It's wizardies. You got nailed. Man, aren't you a smiley little shit? Oh crap, he targeted me. Wow, that archer is really good. He's going for the headshots really well. Ooh, he fell. Nice. Smite his face. Even though I'm smacking his arm. Can I do a lot of damage if I just, like, roasted his face up? It's okay, it's not that great. The recovery for stamina in this game is so much better than the air one. Because, God, does it take forever to get stamina up. And the stamina system is very unique in that one, isn't that, like, if you're shorter, your character gets faster recovery, but, like, less stamina to work with. I don't know how it is in this one. I imagine it's, like, the same amount of how it's set up. But it doesn't, like, feel that way. Also, I'm surprised you have yet to get paralyzed by lightning after all the amount of times I've hit him with it. He gets stunned at least, but he's not, like, dropping his weapon like in the first game. I really like that feature too, it's so cool. Really cool music for the battle though. And there goes the archer. Yeah, I know. Okay, fine, I'll do. Alright, let's finish him off. I love the slowdown effect so damn much. It's so cool. There it is. There's one of the things that they add on to. I used to be instant in the first game too. But this one, like, if you like revive, I don't know if it is in first one, but if you revive them in a small like grouping, if like they're huddled up in one area, if they're within the range, they can all be revived at once.
Just letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That's what they say, but I'm not going to bother with it. There's one up there. He's next to an explosive barrel. There we go. I still got hit by a rock, but it was worth it. Sort of. You can technically sneak in a like breakthrough because these things are closed right now. Can't get through right now because there's like a thing blocking it. There's a gap that you can usually break. Here it is. I guess I try to spell them. Like sometimes if you do it just right, you can just break a spell like that. Usually I've used the ice spell to do so, which is this one. Because it would travel forward and it explode outward. And because the way it works, it has its own hitbox. So if it's on the other side of the wall, there's a good chance it can just hit the barrier and be able to open a door for me, which isn't always possible because it has happened, but it's a bit finicky.
You can only carry so much by yourself.
Okay, now just chance it. Hopefully I don't have to worry about goblins. I won't know until like after I start a camp, and I can cancel it after doing so. I just have to walk away. And doing so, I can just cancel it if I want. There's more goblins over the ridge over there. I'm not going to bother with that, but I do have to go past the area. I might be able to cut through to where I want to go to though. Also, this thing is really cool. It's a lot easier to mine the ores, and you don't require the pickaxes like you used to. They got like a lot of things optimized when it comes to what they used to do and what they no longer do anymore. This one, where like if you run, you can toggle your sprint, but in the first one you had to stop in order for it to like stop sprinting.
What I wouldn't give for a map, particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
Violin.
I actually don't. You know, I'm just gonna use a spell. Here we go. There's, I think like 2 areas that I can access. They don't go particularly far from my recall. Also, you guys got like another ad coming in like a minute. So, good luck with this one's own way. But if I do it right, I should be able to break it from over here. Up so there. See a spot. Might not be it. Stamina.
I will be with you in but a moment.
This fish should be like a. Looks like it's just not working. I noticed that the larger part kept going on the other side but not breaking it. Yeah, that would be like 1 shot instead of like 3. I like that. Ooh, I hear skeletons below. I forgot this thing was tough. Doesn't last long, but how cool would it be if you can just like keep it up?
Where are the skeletons?
Their ilk bear holy light above all.
If I remember right, I can just use healing magic and extra damage them.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, they're taking like minuscule amount of damage, but it's still a lot of damage in a way. I mean, slashed, and I don't like it. Oh right, I forgot to mention this. Skeletons in the game, they're a bit more unique in that if you don't break their skull, they can revive endlessly. Let's see, there it is, the skull. Look, there's another one. They highlight them, so you can easily find them because they are hard to find sometimes.
Well done, Master.
I feel like I just slapped the guy's tit. I thought it was something else. There is something listed. That's what it. So showing that.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials
I also
result in
roar.
different creations.
Oh, you know, it might be the it might be pointing out the booby trap. So I guess it's because I went down it that I have to re-loop around. So basically just putting it as not a shortcut like I was hoping. Forgot it was just in one. Why am I going up? I think this one you just climb out.
To the chest. I shall take
Oh right, I forgot to mention as well. You can't specify where your spell goes anymore. Oh, sure, just survive it. Right? It's not bad. There's definitely skeletons that. Or maybe I can't recall. I've never seen them though. Huh. Ooh, help art. No one on my side I can permanently have has it. I guess I'll just sell it. This one is Ranger's tights. Right, you can't use it anymore. You know, it's going to flamethrower it. What an interesting view, right?
Now that was a satisfying bit of exploration. Though I should hope we need not always be so thorough.
'Twas an ordeal.
So there is a shortcut, if I
Not
recall,
tides one over
somewhere
like the
over
promise of a
here.
stiff drink by a warm heart.
Maybe. So normally in order to open a door down there, you have to jump up here to down there to down here, and then break it.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
There is, I believe, yeah, there it is. The Drake. It's fire helmet. You know, I could probably kill it. Give me a sec. I'm going to save, even though I'm like super, and they found me. I like how we just target his ass and he's just like ignoring us. I don't know what died, but it's certainly not from what I've seen. Of course there is an archer in there. I have our chance of killing from a distance. I think it's... Okay, so this one doesn't have the gap like I thought it. Wait. I see like just like a small hole side. Oh, that's just a cavern. It's 50-50 whether or not. But I'm not going to chance it because I wanted to go fuck with the Drake. You know, it's like free experience points just waiting there. And it's like stupid easy to do so if you're solo. Because if you like if you get his attention is like aggroed upon you, you can easily just go into the water, wait for it to join you. There's a slime over there. The slime, I believe, is giving drenched. Very easy to kill if you have like the right element, but it won't work if you're a physical attacker, which is really cool. I don't believe there was slimes in the first game though. But they have like a variety of slimes in this one. There's oil slimes, there's this slime, which I believe is like a drenching slime. Then there is the volcano slime, which is just fire. I don't believe there's slime. There isn't like very many to worry about in this place. But they're quite unique.
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics.
This is what I like
One
about it.
party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
There's ones that like comment about their previous like owners or masters or whatever like they have at the time. Like one would like say, my previous master like favored women or beastren or beastren women or beastren men or a specific like type of class like range or element
We might find a use for it.
or melee or some kind of self-chat degree. And ordinarily you can't fight these things because we're like near a giant ass body of water. It doesn't really matter. Because the water is an instant murder. And he's not aggro on me, which means he's going to instant kill them. Yep, see? Land them into death. That's why I saved beforehand. And I just wait for these fools to just die, and then it can finally aggro upon me. Oh, I actually did some damage. That's weird. It's not what I was expecting, but you know. I guess it's a headshot. That's probably why it does anything at all. But it is like 3, well, that's like 8 full bars of health. So it's not going to happen anytime soon for sure. Well, likely to kill me anyways. He's just blasting the wall. I don't see its hearts as perfect shelter right now. Its health is its heart should right between the bottom of this chest. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Be stupid enough to go in the water. I know how to work. That's why I'm using it. I don't know if he dies, if it shows experience points. And the music stops being hostile. Right beneath him. Come on, chase me. Go into the water. Be a fool. Give me your experience. Come on, get closer, damn it. Jump into the water. The pool is nice. The water is nice and cool. Here, yeah, get into the water already. Get in the water. Where are you throwing your flames at? Join me. Look, I'm doing it for you. You can mimic it, right? Just a few more steps. I can't tell if you're just being a dick or just watch me drown myself like several times. At some point, he will jump into the water with me. Maybe if I hit him a couple times. On the bright side, I'm technically invincible. And a bunny went into the water. And I got its experience for it. Oh, there it goes. Shit, I had the wrong button. I was used to I instead of escape. I meant to hit escape because during that small window of time I can actually heal. What do you use a berry? Because berries are essentially useless. Or valueless. Let's try this again, shall we?
Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder.
Very good idea if I just transfer a shit ton of stuff to them. That should reduce some weight, but I still need to transfer a lot of stuff. Let's give them shit. Hello. So heavy. Yeah, I could do that. Really intends away a lot.
Our best to
Here we go.
proceed.
It's saved automatically, so let's do this again.
Nimble as I'd like to be.
Thanks for the tap. It should be aggroed on me, right? No. You know, irony of it, I can just technically throw a spell of towards it, despite knowing that's a fire element. That's right. Follow me. I like how I'm just basically touching this. have my feet in the water while still levitating above it. You know, if I'm lucky enough, they'll be stupid enough to follow me into the water. Everything worthless. Let's go with that. See? Back to life. Now I just have to suffer the damn animation and get squashed. Which one has this one's health? That's a really good piece of meat too, so that's kind of a waste. Wizard are just still alive. And Wizard went into the water, so I lost Wizard. Yep, now he's just partially in her. Let's go with this one. Bright side is that I'm not having to deal with the storage weight, so it's not too bad, but I'm still suffering in terms of healing items. You know, I'm surprised Wizard D is still alive. I do have an idea to... No, never mind. He's dead. So I'm gonna go over here. He's more likely to go over here and actually fall in the water. Like the big dumbass he is. I had better success when there's around here. There's a griffin over there. So, my winged lizard, will you come over here and be stupid? No? You broke a tree, I can see that. I know you... Nope, you de-aggroed. Fuck. You are coming over here, so that's technically helpful. And you aggroed to something else. I instantly died. Come on, I'm over here. Why are you pointing downwards? Come on. There we go. That's right, I hit you. What the fuck are you doing here? You know what? I'm just going to toss your ass in. I don't like you. That's right. Fly over here and jump to the water. You're not jumping to water, you're going to use a point attack. Oh, by the way, unlike the first game, those healing items do not help get past the initial amount. When the fuck does the dragon drop? I wonder if there's acid land in the water. Yeah, that could work. I'm invincible here, so it can't hurt me. Ah, suck it. Ah, shit. Come on, before, there we go. It takes a while for that to occur, though. See? It's already less the amount now. Shit, you know, I'm just gonna go with this one. Yes! Not deep enough. Wait, there he is! He's died. Oh, suck it, bitch. Totally worth it. Totally not because I just wasted a lot of time and effort doing that. Got some holes out at least. And now you can see a group revive. I lost one of them. And I lost the other one and somehow revived with the other one and that guy disappeared. Sure, it's fine. I can just pick up two more. They can be found on the road pretty easily. We saw one of them we killed because the idiot was near a dragon. Drake. Can I just pick up one of these damn deers and... Again, I did water with you. There we go. Just casually just murdered a deer. By drowning. The griffin took off. I think that griffin's like easier to drown though. Ooh, there's a saurian getting swallowed up by a slime. And
No
it's
sense
dead.
letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Wow, you're resilient, or maybe I'm just pathetically weak right now. Could be a range thing too. Yes, I'm leaving. Nope, wait, no, no, don't attack the slime. Oh, I accidentally killed it. And I got attacked by a chopper. I fucking hate choppers. Choppers are like the most annoying fucking bricks. I'm gonna get spit on. So the most annoying ones are those two creatures that just killed me. Must be because of the fact it just kept stabbing at me and stuff. See what I mean? I can just go in water and basically bypass their pain in the asses. Because if they're stupid enough, they would just follow me and they got me. God. So annoying. And I think I already got it. Nope, I'm just dead because I'm currently going through the animation. Oh, what I did watch. Did I just die here or... Hopefully I still got that dragon kill, right? God, I hope I got the dragon kill. It should just automatically get it though, after getting out of encounter. Any second. I don't know why, but sometimes every so often it would just bring me through another loop of compiling the shaders when I start up the game. I think it's like every time it like gets done with an update. But it's hard to say because I don't play this like constantly. I do like when the mood hits, but it's hit or miss sometimes. Where are... There you are. I think that was probably more effective. I hate dealing with choppers today much. He's just confused on which one to attack. Son of a bitch. Oh, luckily he died. So that one. I keep forgetting I could just heal myself out of the damage, but heavily encumbered again. And the answer is no, surprisingly not. I'm average and... Why am I... Rather than average?
The upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You say that so damn often, I'm really getting tired of it. So there's giant ass range, giant ass mountain in front of me. I need to get to the other side in order to get to the sorcerer's staff and the warrior's sword. There is technically a easier way to get past it. Over here, there it is. I was looking for this gap area where I can just get around through the space between them. And apparently I backwards something. It was a slime. Slimes are just weak to what a specific slime is weak to ice. Actually, in fact, all but the oil slime is weak to ice. Oil slime just needs like a small spark and it would just explode on itself, causing a splash damage, which is... It can be helpful, but it's usually when you find them. It's not like with groups. Saurians, of course. I believe that is... I think it's an NPC. Someone laggy over here. I don't know if this is when it connects to the area that I need to get to, but I believe this thing is connected to... Yeah, it's connected to our place. I'm not screwing with the damn poison saurian. So where those things are, I believe that's near my destination.
a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow.
That is the first time I've heard of it. Ooh, it's a Minotaur. Minotaurs in this game is so freaking cool. There is a melee weapon that specifically, like, it does like really good damage against them. It's a Labyrinth, I believe it's called Labyrinth something. It is exclusively meant to deal greater damage to their kind. It also found me, so I'm kind of screwed if it catches up. Doesn't it? I have chosen a poor location. Thankfully enough, they're pretty easy to deal. I'm not going to fuck with them though. Mostly because I'm not at the appropriate level, and also because I don't want to have the skill. The fuck killed you? Oh my god, the Minotaur died to water. And I didn't even get the rights to it. Ah, I really wish I could have gotten that. It was such an easy kill too. Am I gonna want to? Maybe I need to be smart for it. I would just load over here. Can we stupid enough to do it? Invincibility. Jump towards me like you usually do. You're just poking my ass from the freaking shoreline. One of them did join him though. Thankfully not entirely intelligent. Jump in, jump in, jump. Yes! You're such a fool. It's too bad I didn't get the Minotaur though. The Minotaur would have got me a nice chunk of experience. Alright, that's enough. Quit bitching.
I am grateful to you.
Of course you are. Dad? No, they're pawns.
What?
But you have a tall weapon. So not all people who carry weapons are technically pawns. Some of them are mercenaries. This one's a pawn. Whether or not I know, whether or not it's true or not, I don't fucking know. I'll find it very soon though. Because when he dies, he'll turn to ash. Why doesn't have the bubble? Or if it's just because I didn't charge it enough. Could be a sorcerer exclusive thing too. Yeah, it must be exclusive to sorcerer. I hope he's almost dead. I guess I get to see him die. No? Right. Well, is there anything left is to ask? And I'm still in animation. Or fighting. Okay, so
For gathering items,
I knew
ever
it.
on the hunt for new finds.
But I can't afford them.
A grand adventure awaits us. I just know
Ah,
it.
son of a bitch. Another one? What about you?
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
I technically
You'll
can, but
never
I'm not
fall
going
in
to.
battle so long as I'm around.
There's no rewards set for either. Oddly enough, it does not have a guide for this quest, which is early level kind of stuff. It's like the one thing that most people, as far as I know, tend to make an effort to get to. Screech. I can hear it. It's definitely type. It's a griffin. And there's water, but it's not enough water. There's a cavern though. The cavern's not going to be my favorite. If there was more water, it would be stupidly easy to kill it. Because it's stupid. Finally, I've arrived at the place I need to go to get my classes. You have found the goblin's lair. Proceed inside and go into the deepest area to collect Art Staff, and then halfway in for this for the sword. Roughly half the amount of health. It's not too bad. It'd be easier if I just used this though. Oh, come on. Nope, put it down. Oh shit, I died. I forgot that it does damage to me as well. In the first game, it doesn't do damage, even if I'm holding it. To me, I mean, the explosive barrel. Which is interesting that I've forgotten it does it here.
Leave no stone unturned.
Or I could just leave them alone and collect what I know I need to get. Son of a bitch. I was stuck in stagger animation because of the throwing. Why'd you eat ice, you prick? Thankfully enough, it kind of like acts like a barrier. To a degree. They also have fall damage, which is great. Let's see. There should be two over here. Is there down there one? I've never seen it. Oh, there it is. Just in time to prevent it from throwing a torch at me again. Oh, sure, you can hit me by paying you. Oh, there we go. There should be more in there. There it is. What the fuck are you blocking that? Double flamethrower. I believe there is... Nope. This one should be the great sword if I remember. Which I do. This one should now be transferred over to Wizard D's. Mostly because it's heavy and I don't want to carry it. The next one is a bit further inside where it's more of a pain in the ass to get to. That one has pants. Oh no. It's currently on bridge, so if I do it right... Yeah, damn it. I guess it only works if you hit the thing that keeps in place. This. The pegs. So I need to go down there.
We may not die in battle. Since a far cry
Did you
from
hear that
human-
voice crack? He's probably gonna get his ass nailed by a hobgoblin or some shit. Yep, there it is. He died. Grievous Horn, Art Staff. And he most certainly died to a goblin. Sorry, bitch. Where's the hobgoblin though? Did we kill him? I highly doubt it. Ah, son of a bitch again. There he is.
For a moment I thought I'd met my end.
And there he goes again. Take flame to the face. Oh, there we go. Hey, I got him. Suck it, I win. I'm hungry now. I've been at it for a little over 3.5 hours. Oh my god, all three of them. And only two of them died. No, wait, they just have longer animations? No, yeah, they're dead. Wow. I wasn't expecting two of them to die. Especially because they're slightly closer to ground than the other one. Maybe we're low on health already. Anyways, I do have a fairy stone, so I'm going to use that to get back. Grab my sorcerer class and also you guys have an ad in like 50 seconds. As you can probably tell, I'm a little bit low on energy now. Voice is dying, which is kind of painful. To the exit. Yes, stalactites. I can never remember which one it is, but I think stalagmites is on top. And I believe stalactites are the opposite. But I don't remember because they are so damn similar. So they did the cavern. Did you have supports on the inside? But it doesn't go throughout the entire thing. Also, you have ads in like 5 seconds. So good luck with that. Hope you get good ones. As I know a lot of them suck. The fairy stone, which can only be used when you're completely outside and have an open ceiling. You will know if it glows, because if it doesn't glow, it's not going to be used.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye.
Oh god,
Shall we
that's
take
terrible.
stock of our surroundings?
I love the fact I have infinite stamina when I'm in towns and within safe zones. Safe-ish. My god, will you freaking load?
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons?
This, I'm going to grab the
You may now change your... If you would prefer to register us...
Yeah, I got the sorcerer one. I wanted to get the
How fares your
last.
retrieval of those plundered weapons? You may now change your... What's more, I beg...
I like how when you change class, it also gives you armor.
Any business with the guild, sir?
I
should be glad
do.
to assist you. Have you found any of the...
I have 3 of them apparently. Let's see, Ring of Venomant or Behemoths or something. Imbues the wearer's attacks with stagger and knockdown. Triumph is a health, stamina, and weight carry. Dousing spikes is for thieves only and helps you locate treasure. It was in the first game as well, but I think you had a chance of getting it, and that's it. Ring of Perfusion increases your carry weight by Champion's Mantle, which was in the first game as well and happens to be one of my favorite ones in terms of appearance. Eternal Bond is for affection. Armor Corset is armor, pretty good armor. Legion's Might, that's for auto revive, I believe. And then finally, the Ring of Endeavor, which was different from the previous one, which apparently only slightly increases your discipline increase. Or discipline, yeah, discipline acquiring. Welcome back from ads. Shortly after it, I'm going to be streaming suffering from. Wait, this thing isn't lagging as well. Never mind. It's lagging. Salamander is a good way to replace the Grecian, I believe it's what's called. It's just such a stupid name. They could just name it Flamethrower. I have the horse spells, but it's not equipped. You know what? I'm just going to do that later, off stream, where it doesn't, like, just lag to hell. Anyways, that's it for that. I'm going to find some raid after I correct where the browser is going to, because it's going to be on my left side. A bit laggy still. I don't know who I'm going to raid. Imagine Dark is off. I know he was on not too long ago. Yeah, it doesn't mean how it's going to be on. Ooh. Nia is on Code Vein 2. I love Code Vein. I don't know much about the second game though. So I'm going to raid Nia, who is currently playing it. So I love Code Vein. Anyways, thank you for watching. It was a very happy stream, which is nice, you know. I had to say a lot. And also just for my throat. Not in a fun way though. Anyways, bye.